What is going on? What's up, guys? Coffee first. Oh, yeah. What's up, guys? Fears, audience, fears. That's right. I got my Nightmare on Elm Street shirt on. This is the one from last year. The newest one is in the wash right now. But anyway, big shout out to the fans. What's going on? Fears, audience, fears, audience, blanket, audience, Halloween cup, audience, Halloween cup. Rocking the coffee in the Halloween mug. I'm going to use the Halloween mug a lot because I bought that especially for All Hallows Eve and Halloween and Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. Since I'm doing a Halloween-y type of Christmas. That's right. All right, well, without further ado's, I'm going to let Visions know that I'm live. Yo, I am live, buddy. So come and hang out when you can. All right. And then I already told... hang on. I forgot to write somebody in the Discord. Give me 1 second. But I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. All right, let's open up the chat. I got 3 people waiting on me. All right, well, I don't want to keep the fans waiting. All right. Yo, feeling this one day. Foot Girl Souls. Do you like girls' feet? Are you into girls' feet? Do you worship girls' feet? Is that why your name is Foot Souls? I know Yakvo loves girls' feet. So what's up? Yo, what's up, Yakvoage? Yakvo does. Yakovage. Yakvoda. Yak Yoda. Yakovage. All that good stuff. Well, I've got lots to talk about. Today, we're going to do a big haul. And you guys, I'm going to blow your mind with this haul. And if you guys all did your homework assignment from last night, we're going to review The Gate, a funny 80s cheesy horror movie. So, I hope everyone did their homework assignment. Yakovich says Dark Yakvo. Dark Yakovich. Darkovo. Speaking of Darth, Yak, do you still talk to that Darth Bane guy? Remember that guy from the Community? That guy, oh my god, he was so terrible. That guy was such a piece of horseshit. Anyway. Yo! Visions is in the house. Lord Visions? Mr. Visions? Lord Vision is? Lord Vision itch? That's right. Visions, I got the mug. Oh my god, I've been rocking the mug. I'm rocking the gate. Oh yeah. Yakovich says Darth Bane disappeared. Thank God, because Darth Bane was such a piece of shit. Oh my god, that guy was horrible. He gave me so much shit. Yeah, Horrible Harry. He was another, piece of maggot shit. Well, we all know what happened to Vinyl Joe, Yakov. I took care of Vinyl Joe. He was putty and fierce head. I just blocked him so much, and then I took down 14 of his channels, and then he never came back. Ha 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 ha! That piece of shit. Anyway, time to start the stream with a Can Crush. That's right. And I took over. I didn't really steal it. I took over Mr. Erasmus's can-crushing skills, and I took over his community. He kind of bequeathed it to me because he kind of like left the internet too. We don't know what's going on with him. But anyway, big shout out to Lord Yakovich, big shout out to Lord Visions, big shout out to Foot Girl, and big shout out, or not Foot Girl, Foot Girl Souls, excuse me. Big shout out to Larry. So, how's everyone's day been? Visions, did we do our homework assignment? Did we watch The Gate? You said you were going to watch it. Did you watch it? Did you love it? Did you embrace it? You know what? I thought this movie was going to disappoint. It did not disappoint. I was laughing my ass off. Oh my God. The stuff now, the stuff that I have to say about this. Whoo! It's gonna be a good review, Visions. And Visions, I cannot wait to hear your 2 cents on it. But we're gonna save that. I'm gonna do the big haul first, because man, did Fears buy something amazing, and it's gonna blow your mind, especially you, Visions, because you love horror movies. Oh, you guys are gonna love it. All right. Yakov says, Mr. Rasmus is married with a kid. Oh, God, I feel so bad for his child and his wife. I don't believe it, Yakov. And until you send me photographic evidence of him and his family, I don't know. Like, half of me congratulates him and I wish him the best. But the other half of me, he was like half my friend, half one of the biggest trolls ever. So just the thought of him having a family blows my mind. Anyway. Oh, good, Visions. Visions said, yeah, I watched it. Nice, buddy. So, I've got lots of updates before we do any of this. So, the first update, Visions, I already told you about this. So, I get home and I go to sleep, right, Visions? I wake up, and what do I wake up to? That son of a bitch on TikTok. Not only is he trolling me more, but guys, he got me a copyright strike on my TikTok channel. And I know what that motherfucker wanted to do, Visions. This is his master plan. The reason why he's trolling me so much, sending me like crazy messages in hopes that I respond. Well, I was an idiot and didn't realize his plan until after it happened. I just got sick and tired of him saying, hey, Fears, I'll kill you, I'll cut off your penis. And I was like, this guy is all talk. So I just wrote him back and said, yo, I'm a full-grown man. One hit to your face and you would be done. I'm like, all you motherfuckers are just all talk. Show up at my house and let's do it. You know, I've heard enough of this. Let's actually fight. Let's do it. And I said, and then I told this guy, Visions, I'm like, yeah, but you're a pussy, you're a prick, you know, you're not going to do it. Well, what did that prick do? He saved my message, wrote to TikTok, and then he played the sweet little angel. Oh my God, can you believe what this guy is like, messaging me? And then I wrote you, Visions, and I was like, son of a bitch, that guy got me a copyright. But I got him a copyright strike on his channel because he's stolen a whole bunch of videos from me. So I just copyright striked almost every single one of them, as many as I could find. So his channel should be down within a couple of days. So yeah. So, or at least his YouTube channel will be up. I mean, will be down in a couple of days. And I found out who it was. Visions. I found out who it was. Apparently, it's one of Matt Man's minions. His idiot minions. Because on his channel, where he's like, Fears, I'll give you my channel. I don't even care about my channel. Here's my channel link. I went to it. Half of him is this big fat kid. That must be him playing video games. The other half is videos of Matt Man. I was like, oh, okay, so you're a minion of Matt Man's. I said, you're one of Matt Man's, like, bubble butt friends, you know? You know, you're one of Matt Man's pedophilia friends or whatever, you know? So I said, well, I got to take this motherfucker down. And then I noticed that he stole a whole bunch of content from me. So there was that. Then, to make it even worse, when I woke up this morning, Visions, he did the ultimate low. Yakov, you ready for this? He stole one of my best buddies' names, Lord Visions, made up a fake account and was acting like Visions, saying, "Hey, Fears, you're a piece of shit. You're the worst friend ever. I can see why, one of your friends left you. Like, we're no longer friends." So I knew it wasn't Visions, because Visions would never say something like that. So what did I do? I did some detective work, Visions. I went to your channel that you follow me on TikTok, and I said, okay, I said, Visions has got like around 45 to 50 people following him. That guy only had like 2 followers. So I was like, okay, so this is the real Visions. This other idiot is the fake one. So I blocked the fake one, messaged you, Visions. Visions thought it was hilarious. In a way, it is kind of hilarious, because I'm like, my God, this guy has got no life, right? No life. And now he's mocking and mimicking my friends. Hilarious. Yakov says, I sent it to you on Discord. He has a beautiful family. I'm sure he does. I just need to see photographic evidence. And you know what, Yakov? I'll give him some credit. If he gave up YouTube to have a family, then, more power to him. I just wish he wouldn't have trolled me so much. Because whenever he wasn't trolling me, it was actually a pretty nice guy. And we were buddies. And then he just kind of wandered off. I wish he would have quit the trolling. And if he would have quit the trolling, I would have just continued to be his friend. So let's check out this picture that you sent me. But Visions, can you believe that? I'm telling you, some people have got way too much time on their hands. So I was like, oh, I got to put a stop to this. He's mimicking my friend Visions. I'm like, oh, that son of a bitch. So now I know his plan, Visions. Now I'm never going to respond to that idiot ever again. And every time he makes a new channel, or every time he tries to contact me, I'm just going to delete his message and then block his stupid 10 millionth troll channel, because that's what he wants. He wants a response from me. He wants me to message him on TikTok, and then all he has to do is report it. And if he reports enough of my messages, then they can take down my TikTok, and that'll never happen. I will never let that idiot. I will never let that idiot do it. Do that. All right, Yakov, you sent me this photo. Oh, wow. Wow. That's very cool, Yakov. I'm very happy for Raz. And he looks great. The last time, at least he's in better spirits. The last time I heard anything, he quit culinary school and he was on drugs. Let's hope, if he has a family, that means he's off drugs. And I hope to God he finished culinary school. Did he ever finish culinary school, Yakov? Do you know that? I'm very happy for him. He's got a son, and his wife is very beautiful. And Raz looks great. Well, good on him. I'm happy for him. I really am. Raz, even though we're not friends anymore, and you left the community and you left YouTube, I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you. Maybe one day me and the old Raz can be friends again. I just didn't like all the trolling, Besides the trolling, and it wasn't just buddy, teasing like me and Eric do, or me and Randall do, or me and Visions. It was trolling, I'm trying to hurt your feelings, and shit. But maybe he's grown up a little bit. Well, obviously he's grown up a little bit, because he's got a family. Well, I'm very proud of him. That's the newest. I hadn't heard anything new about Mr. Rasmus Yakov, so thanks for sharing that. I'm actually very proud of him, and his wife seems like a very lovely lady. She's very beautiful, and their child, a beautiful family, beautiful family. Well, good for him. Good for him. All right, let me close the Discord so I can get back to you guys. Well, I'm very happy for him. Vision says, was that the exhumed? Is a July pedo account? That may be a new one. No, this one looked exactly like yours, Visions. He just spelled exhumed Visions a little different than your TikTok channel. So look out for this crazy guy. The guy is out of his fucking mind. I don't even know why he hates me so much. And he I'm telling you, I'm not spreading any rumors. Yakov, he hates you. He hates Vision. He hates every person that I associate, but especially he hates me. He hates you, Yakov. He hates Visions. Probably because we all make fun of Matman, and I guess this idiot is like one of Matman's minions, and he's like, oh, I love Matman, ooh, and all that. So, of course, if we hate him and we trash talk him, then he hates me, and he hates Yakov, and he hates Visions, and yeah, but we hate him for a good reason. He has sex with children, and he's a disgusting pervert son of a bitch, and no one should like Matman. He's disgusting. He's the most horrible human being on the face of the planet, period, and you can fucking quote me. Why anyone follows him baffles me. It's just one of those mysteries, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah, I found out who he was, Visions. So, I don't know exactly who he is, but he's one of Matman's fucking minions. And he's all like, I mean, he sends the weirdest messages, Visions. I'm going to find you, Fears. I'm going to hunt you down. I'm going to hunt down all your friends. I'm going to kill your friends. And then I'm going to save you to the end. And I'm going to cut your penis off. And I'm going to, like, sell it on eBay. That one had me laughing. I was like, cut my penis off and sell it on eBay. That would be quite a stretch. That would be quite a feat. What? How much is Fears' dick? $375. Oh, yeah, you got a bargain. All right, you know. I was like, wow. Wow. Anyway. So we're dealing with a real psychopath, Yakov and Visions. I don't know what the fuck this guy's, deal is, but it's something. But anyway, well, that's the last time I talked to that guy. And really, I talked to him, and this is exactly what I said. The only reason why I talked to him, Visions and Yakov, is because it was getting old. All the bullshit messages I wrote him, and this is basically what I said. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said a mixture of this. Yo, dude, you need to get a life. I don't like you. I don't like Matman. I don't want to be associated with you. Quit messaging me. You're never going to get me to quit TikTok. You're never going to get me to quit YouTube. You're wasting your time. You've got so much time on your hands to send me multiple messages on multiple accounts. I get it. You don't like me. I don't like you. So why don't we just part the ways, and I won't talk to you and you won't talk to me. And I'm like, you're an idiot if you keep this up. And I think the reason why I said he was an idiot, then he reported it, and then TikTok sided with him and was like, oh, we're going to have to give you a strike. Cyberbullying, we don't put up with that. And I wrote him back and I said, well, he's doing the same shit to me. And I'm like, I don't really care because I'm more mature and I'm almost 40. And I'm like, this, and he sounds like a young, teenager. Like, no adult would say, oh, yeah, I'll cut your penis off. Because when I told you about it, Visions, you're like, Fears, this guy sounds like he's 17, 18, 19, very childish. I'm like, if he's not in high school, then he's early college years. I'm like, that is the most immature bullshit I've ever seen in my life. But anyway. Well, that must be a new one, Vision. So let me grab my phone real quick and block that one. Give me 1 second. Because if he's created another one, I'm blocking that one too. So, yeah. It's just never a dull moment. Yo, Rezzy, what's up? How you been? Good to see you. Well, you know what, Yakov? I am very proud of Raz. Very proud. He says, not too sure, but I think he's still working on culinary school. Well, that's good. That's good. If he's still working in that, that's great. Because I know he, because of drugs, someone told me that he quit culinary school. And I'm like, he probably should go back and finish it, All right, give me 1 second, Visions. If this motherfucker has created another fake Exhumed Visions, I'm getting rid of that crap. Because I know the real Visions is my friend. You follow me here. You follow me on Instagram. You follow me on TikTok. And he was just making all this bullshit up about you, Visions. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Give me 1 second. Let me see here. Well, if he's made another one, he hasn't messaged me again or followed me on the new one yet. But, knowing that idiot, either later on tonight or tomorrow, oh, guess what, Fears? I'm back, with a fucking thunder. And I'm going to be like, I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to block you 8 million times, Anyway, let's forget about him, because the more I bring him up, then the more he'll, make, more fucking video. Or, well, actually, no, he hasn't made videos. He'll make more fucking accounts and more stupid bullshit messages and all that crap. What's up, Rezzy? Good to see you. Well, you know what? Yakov, the next time you talk to Raz, tell him congratulations for me, because I don't have a way to contact him. If I did, I would say, hey, congratulations on getting married and, getting a wife and having children and, I can't say the American dream because, you know, he lives in Canada, but the Canadian dream with the white picket fence and the house and the whole 9 yards. I'm sure they eat a lot of maple syrup and go to hockey games and eat Tim Hortons and go nuts and go ballistic. So good on them. Good on them. So yeah, and he had a beautiful family, and I gotta say, I'm not jealous, but good on Raz. I'm not gonna deny it, Yakov. I'm giving credit where credit's due. When I saw the picture of his wife, I'm like, she's very beautiful. She's very beautiful. You know, so kudos to him. You know. Vision says, "Oh, he made me that one I mentioned wait. Oh, he made that one I mentioned in July. It made me giggle. All right, well, maybe I've already blocked that one. I blocked as many of the fake ones of his, and I blocked as many of the fake Exhumed Visions, because I was like, well, me and Visions are friends. I know. And he was saying all sorts of shit like we're no longer friends, Fears. You know, like I hate you. I'll never. But he was acting like you, Visions. He was acting like you. He was like, oh, I hate you, Fears. Everything that everyone has said about you is true. You're a horrible friend. You know, you're not a Christian. You're this. You're that. I'm like, where the hell is he getting this stupid crap? I'm like, I'm a good friend. You know, I'm like, the only time I get super mad is if you fuck over me or my family or my friends, or my church, or something like shit like that. Like, if you're determined to fuck me over, or fuck with my life, or fuck with my friends, or my family's life, then happy-go-lucky John Fears is out the door, and I'm ready to kick ass and take names, you know? So, but usually any other time, you guys know, I love hanging out with you guys, I love doing the streams, I love staying positive, you know, I love hanging out, I love talking movie, you know, bullshitting about movies, all that crap. I'm telling you, Visions, he went off the fucking deep end. And he goes, when I find you, Fears, there'll be no more Exhumed Visions. I will cut your penis off, and I'll sell it on eBay, and I will get lots of money for it. And I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? You know? It was on some heavy, like, New World shit. I mean, he was going the distance, man. You know, and then he's like, then Randall's next. I'll hunt that motherfucker down. He goes, and then Fears. Then I'll get all your Missouri friends. Wah-ha-ha. And I'm like, I am not afraid of this idiot whatsoever. I challenged him, Vision. I'm like, come to Florida. I'm waiting. That goes with any other troll. But none of those idiots. I'm talking Quentin, Carl the Fan, the idiot that lives in New Zealand, because heaven forbid I can't say his name. You know, he's like, oh, don't say my name, Fears, or something bad's going to happen. Well, okay, I won't say your name. But all those idiots, I've challenged them, hey, come to my house and let's settle it like men. Not one of those idiots have ever showed up. Now I got this new idiot on TikTok. Oh, Lord, it never ends. Girl Gamer says, how you doing, Fears? I'm doing great, Rezzy. The weekend is finally here. I'm ready to rock. I'm ready to roll. I'm going to do, well, I did a little shopping today. So I started the weekend out, did something fun, but Randall called me out and about when I was shopping, Visions. He confirmed it, guys. Listen to my mouth. Hear me. Open the ears. He confirmed it. I said, Randall, can I get a confirmation? I said, I'm not trying to blame you. I said, I'm not putting any guilt on. I said, Randall, me and the fans were a little disappointed when you canceled the drawing stream last time. And he goes, I know you were, Fears. I said, everyone was looking forward to it. I said, I was looking forward to it. I said, I said, Randall, do you realize how long it's been since we've done a drawing stream? And he was like, I know it's been more than a couple months, Fears. I'm like, Randall, more than a couple months? I said, a couple is 2 months. I said, Randall, it's been a good 6 months, almost maybe to a year, right, Visions? I mean, it's been a while. And I said, please, and he goes, well, when do you want to do it, Fears? I'm like, Randall, I don't care. Friday night, I said Saturday night. I said, it just can't be Saturday afternoon. I said, because I told the fans, I said, I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow because that's my dad's anniversary of when he passed away. And and Randall made me that video. I don't know if you guys saw it. He made me a video, and he went, Fears, it's for everybody, but it's especially for you. I'm going to take Randall's advice, and he said, these are 7 ways to get over a hurtful and difficult anniversary. And this is going to be the most difficult anniversary. It's the 1 year anniversary of when my dad passed away. So I'm already not going to stream because you guys know my dad means everything to me. He was one of my heroes. I love the guy. He's amazing. He taught me everything. He taught me everything about being a man. He taught me about photography. My dad and my grandpa taught me about film, even before I went to film school. So it's gonna be an emotional day. So Randall's like, Fears, you need to go out and like have a distraction. He goes, go to a restaurant and have a nice meal, go do something fun, film a new vlog. I said, you know what, Randall, you're right. And he goes, I wouldn't stream. Well, actually, no, he didn't say that. I said, Visions. I said, do you think I should stream tomorrow? And he goes, I wouldn't, Fears. He goes, do you think you'll break down? I went, I know for a fact I'll break down. Whether I'm on camera or not. I guarantee you sometime tomorrow I'm going to break down. That was another thing, Visions, that idiot troll on TikTok, like, who cares if your grandma fell down? So apparently he watches my stuff. He goes, I hope your grandmother died. He goes, I don't care, Fears, that your dad's been, passed away for a year. He's like, fuck him. I was like, oh, this motherfucker. So he was crossing the line, Visions. Like, at first I thought, yeah, okay, this is, kind of funny. He's just trying to fuck with me. But apparently he hates me so much. He's like, oh no, Fears. It's way past, funny little trolling. He goes, I will find you and I will fucking murder you. He goes, and I fucking hate you. How dare you make fun of Matt, man? I mean, he was going ballistic, Visions. I can't even remember. This is just highlights of what he says. They are long, in-depth messages. I mean, long. Pages of, I'll kill you, physical abuse to me and to my family. He always mentions, funny enough and weirdly enough, I'm not trying to gross you guys out whatsoever. I can't make this shit up, Visions, or Yakov, Girl Gamer, anybody. He always references my penis. For some weird reason. Like, either he'll play with my penis, cut it off, sell it on eBay, sell it on Amazon, fuck you, Fears, like, I'm going to get way more money, than you ever will, on your fucking... and then he brought in the monetization shit. He was like, fuck your monetization. He goes, do you know how much your dick will be selling on eBay? I'll make more money, than you ever will on your fucking monetization. Fuck you, fuck your community and your monetization bullshit, as you always say. And I was like, wow. I mean, I'm just like this, Vision. I'm reading, and I'm like, yeah, all right, okay. Yeah, make my penis, blue and black. Okay, yeah, I got it. Oh, you're going to hit me in the head with a sledgehammer. Okay, great. Yeah, It's the same old bullshit. I'm like, I am not afraid of this guy. It's laughable. But I dare not laugh at it because I'm like, well, this guy's a piece of shit because he associates with Mattman. Mattman's a piece of shit, and we all know why. I'm not going to get into that. I'm like, then he's a piece... I'm like, then this minion of his is a piece of shit for insulting my grandmother. I'm like, really? Really? Who the hell makes fun of an old lady that's almost 90? My grandma is harmless. She's the most sweetest lady ever. Right? Ever. My dad was one of the coolest guys ever. My dad didn't harm anyone, so why the fuck is he making fun? It's a whole thing, Visions. Anyway. It's so disgusting. It's almost laughable, but I'm not going to laugh at that fucking idiot. Anyway, yeah, like, Rezi, I wish I was making this up. Rezi says, wow. Wow is right. Rezi says, nice mug. Well, thanks. It's my official Halloween mug. And you know what? It got cold because I was talking. So give me 1 second. I'm going to put this in the microwave for like 20 seconds. I will be right back. But just go ahead and study The Gate. Dun, dun, dun. Visions, I cannot wait. I've been waiting all day to talk about The Gate. I thought it was going to be a disappointment. It was not a well, save what you're going to say about it to the end, Visions. I thought it was going to be disappointing, but it was not disappointing. It starts off kind of slow, but then it got into like... the meat of the movie, and I was like, oh, shit, okay, here we go. So, anyway, just study this. I'll be right back. I'm going to go heat up my coffee real quick, because I can't drink cold coffee. And then I got a whole bunch of more shit to tell you. But, Visions, I hope you don't mind. I'm not trying to make this like a big spectacle. I just thought you needed to know about that prick on TikTok. I'm like, well, first of all, you could sue his ass off, Visions, because he's technically... using your fucking, your name, your brand name. And then he's like slurring your name, and slurring your merchandise. And I'm like, well, that's fucked up. I'm like, plus, you're my friend. And I'm like, I'm not going to let that fucking prick, get away with that. Especially when Yakov hasn't done anything. Visions hasn't done anything. He just hates us because we make fun of Matman. Who gives a shit? Everybody makes fun of Matman on the internet. Why? We all know why. Because he's the most weirdest, sick fuck I've ever met in my entire life. Thank God I haven't met him in real life. Because if I met him in real life, literally, Yakov, Visions, and me would take turns punching him in his idiot head. I kid you not. I'm like, go for it, Yakov. You get the next 5 hits. I'll get the next 7 hits. Visions, you can finish him off and throw his body in a ditch. All right, let me go warm up my coffee. But again, I just wanted to let you know about this, Visions, because I hope this prick will stop using my friend's accounts. Or, well, he's not really using your account. He's just making up stupid, dumbass accounts, Next, it'll be like, oh, I'm Resi 13. I'm Resi 15, because he'll use like 15 fake accounts. And then, oh, I'm Resi 75. No, you're an idiot. There's only one Resi, so you can kiss my ass, He thinks he's like clever Resi. That's what it is. He's either jealous or a complete psychopath Resi, or both, or just batshit crazy, or probably all of them. Anyway, let me go warm up my coffee real quick. Just study the mystery that is the gate. I'll be right back. Give me a second. All right, well, while that's heating up, I should say something. Now, listen, I know those are harsh words. I know those are harsh words. No, Rezi, he didn't actually do that. I'm just saying, like, who's next? First it was him, portraying as Vision. Then it'll be Yakov. Then it'll be, John Fears 78, and then it'll be Rezi. I know I said some harsh words, but you guys know that I'm blunt, but I'm honest. I'm like, I've done nothing to this. And this idiot kid is probably like 18, 19, 20. He sounds really immature. I'm like, really? Making fun of my grandma, making fun of my dad. For what? Nothing. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. Really? And I'm not even like a big YouTuber. I mean, I know I'm big in your guys' eyes, and I appreciate that, and I love my loyal fans. I really do love you guys. But I'm peanuts compared to, like, because I have, what's the word? I have, what is it? I can't think of the word. I don't have, I'm not, what is it? I don't have a big head on my show. I'm not pig-headed, like, how like some of those massive YouTubers, I'm not, Roman does it pretty good. He's not pig-headed, and he's not condescending, and Casey isn't. But like that PewDiePie guy, he's like, oh yeah, man, I'm the shit. I got 100 million. Really? Throw it in people's face? Even if I never got big, if I got big, I would be the same John Fears, as you guys know and love right here, right now. If I got 1 million, I'd be like, sweet, I got 1 million, right on. More fans, more idiot trolls to deal with, but the whole package would be fucking great. If I never get 1 million, and I never get 100,000, and I never get an actual play button, not a fake one, that's all right. I like my fake one on the wall. I'll still be the same John Fears, you know what I'm saying? So I may be harsh, but I'm blunt. And you guys know I'm right. This guy has no idea. I mean, really, Yakov, I mean, he's crossing some territory. Because I know how bad you can troll someone, Yakov. I know from experience. I'm glad that we're friends. So if Yakov really wanted to, like, take this guy down, Yakov would totally crucify this guy's life into oblivion because this guy had, like, when you were a troll, Yakov, you made it into like an art form, man. You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna say this, yeah. This will really get fears going. You know what I'm saying? I could just see Yakov doing the same thing and just totally crumbling this idiot 18-year-old kid into oblivion. Visions, you've never been a troll. I mean, like we tease each other, but that's not really, that's just like good guys, like, I mean, we are good guys, but good friends, just, giving each other shit. I give Randall shit all the time. Eric calls me up and he's like, hey, Fierce, you look like fucking AC Slater off of like Saved by the Bell. Eric gives me shit all the time, and I'm like, really, Eric? I'm more like a cross between Zach Morris and Screech. Because AC Slater had fucking muscles like out to here and shit. I'm like, I don't have fucking muscles out to here, buddy. So I'm like, I'm more like Zach Morris and a little bit of Screech mixed together. And he's like, oh, yeah. But see, we give each other shit. We don't really mean it. This guy actually means, oh, no. I'm not joking around, Fierce. I fucking hate you, you motherfucker. I hate all your friends. Fuck you guys. Fuck your bullshit community. I'm like, well, fuck you. I'm like, who cares? I'm like, we don't even know who the fuck you are. Leave us the fuck alone, I'm just like, this fucking guy. Anyway, let me go get my coffee real quick. Oh, shit. I think I put it in there for too long. I'm going to have to let this cool down a little bit. I took a sip of it and almost burnt my tongue. Let me just let it cool for like 2 minutes. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that, Visions. I don't know, Visions, Yakov, comments on any of this shit, let me know before we move on. But anyway, let me get done with all. So that was the first big update. I'm sorry that it took a long time, but I was just trying to remember all the stupid bullshit that guy was saying. So comments on that, Visions, comments on that, Yakov. I apologize for my my language. I was just saying it for historical accuracy because I was just saying what that idiot teenage kid or however the fuck that guy is, he's got some issues, man. This guy is off his rocker. Yo, Kate, what's up? How you been? Good to see you. You did not. You only missed one big update, Kate, but good to see you. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody in the chat. It's Friday. Work was good. So that's the second update. I get into work. And my boss was like, oh, Fierce, I got some good news. I'm like, please tell me we don't have 60,000 tonight. He went, no, man. He goes, this is going to be a piece of cake. And so when he said that, Visions, I was like, oh, really? I'm like, so a 35,000 night? He goes, oh, not that easy, Fierce. I was like, oh, damn it. I'm like, all right, hit me with it, buddy. He's like, we got about 45,000. I was like, oh, that's not bad. I'm like, the way you said it, He's like, well, Fierce, remember a couple of nights ago we almost had 70? I was like, yeah, that night sucked. And he goes, enjoy these last couple of good nights, because I'm telling you, Visions, Yakov, Girl Game, everybody, the minute we get done with Halloween, I'm telling you, Thanksgiving is nuts when you work at that factory. Christmas is nuts. New Year's is nuts. Those 3 holidays, I love celebrating those holidays, but man, there'll be no going home early. We'll be working from dusk till dawn. It'll be like 80, 90,000 plus packages, and I'm like, awesome. Sometimes we have so many packages, I'll look at my boss and be like, I'm running out of room to like put stuff. He'll be like, Fierce, as soon as you put them all in front of the truck, he's like, if you run out of space, just open the back of the truck and start loading them into the truck. If I'm on the ground. If I'm by the belt, then the trucks park like right next to each other, Visions. So what I do is, I'm like, well, obviously, you have to use common sense. Obviously, when you're on the belt, it's a lot different when you're on the ground level and you're just on the left-hand side putting the packages near the trucks. Because on the left-hand side, they usually let the drivers decide how they want to load it. But on the right-hand side, those packages are going out to different places, so those guys have to leave right away. So they're like, no. On the left-hand side, they can load it whatever they want. On the right-hand side, we load it. So normally if I'm on the belt and I have to load it inside, obviously you use common sense. You're like, all right, I'm going to use all the space inside the truck first. And then when it's loaded and I've got no more room, I start putting packages in front of the door. And then when I run out of room in front of the door, then I put packages on the side of the truck because there's little gaps. There's little gaps in between the trucks. So like a truck will be here, 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 here. And in between, there's like a gap about that big. And you jump down and you can put packages in between the trucks. But I usually use those gaps, towards the very end because they want us to load as many of those things in the truck. But it's a little bit different when you're on the left-hand side because the truck door is already open. The light inside the truck is already on so we can see what the hell we're doing. And they say, just put them right by the truck and start stacking them, Fears. And they said, if you run out of space, on the floor, go into the truck, go through the truck, open the truck door from the inside if they're down. Usually they're already up, but sometimes someone will forget to open them up for us. So I'll have to go in the front seat and go into the back of the truck and then open it up myself. And then I start I'll be like, hey, yo, come here. And I'll grab some like trainee and be like, all right, just start handing me all the packages and I'll start loading them in the truck and we'll just go back and forth. So thank God we didn't have to do that. I was actually on the line last night. I hadn't been on the line quite a while. And my boss came up to me and was like, hey, Fears, like 2 guys are sick. You want to jump on the line? He goes, or do you want to stay on the ground? I was like, you know what? I'm like, I haven't been on the line in quite a while. Because if you're on the line, the night goes by faster. At least it seems like that to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm like, I'll jump on the line. I'm like, because it seems to me it's a lot faster. So I'm like, yeah, let's do that. And he's like, right on. He goes, I'll let you know when I need you back down on the floor on the left-hand side. I'm like, right on. So like 3 or 4 hours goes by. And I'd say the last hour, my boss came up and my female boss, she's been on vacation for like 3.5 weeks. So it was good to see her. And she goes, hey, Fears, come and give me a hug. I will say this, my female boss, visions, oh my God. I don't mix vision, I don't mix visions. I don't mix business with pleasure, but she is smoking hot. If she was not my boss and we didn't work together, I'd be like, excuse me, Fears, Lord Fears, you, bikini, swim trunks, Fears, beach, wine, little walk on the beach, a little wine, a little romancing. Put the old Fears charm on her. She's pretty sexy. But because she's my boss, we're just friends. But she's like, I missed you, Fears. Come in and give me a hug. I'm like, I missed you too. Come give me a hug, And so then I gave her a hug and we chatted. And she's like, how you been doing? I'm like, I've been doing good. And I said, just work, busy. She goes, well, I heard you were sick for a couple days. I said, I was. I said, Fears almost puked out a lung. And she's like, gosh, is that Crohn's stuff difficult? And I looked at her, Visions, and I was like, you have no idea. I'm like, my fans don't. I said, well, you guys kind of have an idea. But unless you have it, oh my Lord, some days I'm like, hey God, I'll see you in about 5 minutes because I'm ready to die because I cannot stand this fucking pain anymore. Oh, it's so bad sometimes. But then other times I'm like, Fears, what are you talking about? I'm like, you don't want to die. I'm like, you obviously want to live, but I'm telling you, the pain is so unbearable sometimes. I'm just like, oh, fuck me. I'm like, please go away, this pain. It's bad sometimes. I kid you guys not. But anyway, it's pretty bad sometimes. Anyway, Girl Gamer says, I'm going to go to sleep. Good night. All right, Girl Gamer, peace out. Good to see you. Tell Sega I said hi. I hope you're doing well. Glad you're doing well. Glad you and Sega are doing well, and yeah. Anyway, so that's about everything. Let's see what else. Oh, tomorrow is my dad's anniversary, so I just want to let you guys know I will not be streaming tomorrow. So I hope you guys understand. I really do, because I know I'll break down at some point, whether I'm on camera or off camera. So I appreciate you guys understanding that I won't be streaming tomorrow. But Randall confirmed it, and I forgot to get back to that, Visions, and everybody else. I said I was on the phone. Randall called me when I was out and about. I went shopping, and I was almost on E of my car, so I had to get some gas. So I got gas, Went to the grocery store and bought some groceries because I was not almost out of groceries, but I like to stay fully stocked on my groceries because then the next time I go grocery shopping, then it's not like I have to buy every food in the fucking store, you know. So I only have to buy a few. Whenever I go grocery shopping, I only buy a few little items at a time, you know. So I think that's better than instead of like doing a massive fucking grocery like haul, you know. So I'll be like, all right, I'm out of this, I'm out of bread, I'm out of milk. Okay, you know, get it, blah, blah, blah. So Randall called me, and I said, Randall, I said, can we confirm on Sunday? He goes, Fears, tell the fans. So this is a direct quote. He said, Fears, we can do the stream, tell the fans, we're doing a drawing stream after church. And I said, what time does church get out for you? Because my church gets out at 12:30. I usually arrive at around 9 o'clock, 9:05, and then I'll have some breakfast, and they normally have like donuts or like cereal or something to munch on. I normally eat breakfast before I go, but I always get a cup of coffee when I'm at work. Unless they have something very tasty at church to eat, then I'll indulge. But I've been trying to not indulge because I've been losing a lot of weight, and I want to keep the weight off. So I'll have like 1 or 2 cups of coffee, and that'll be about it. And I said, Randall, I get out at 12:30. He went, Fears, we can do the drawing stream anytime after 2 o'clock. So I'm thinking that me and Randall are going to do it around 3 or 4. So when I confirm the time with Randall, I'm going to write Visions. And Visions, you can spread the word, buddy, if you want to. But it'll be around 3 or 4. It'll be around 3 or 4. So it is confirmed. We are doing it on Sunday. We're doing it Sunday. It's going to be good. And it's gonna be a rockin' anytime. So yeah, so it is confirmed. All right, let's get on. Let's get on with the topic. So, Visions, Yakov, anything to say about that crazy guy? I want your thoughts on it, Visions and Yakov. Before we continue on, what do you guys think? I wasn't making anything up. You know, this guy is nuts, but. If you don't have anything on it, Visions, then that's fine because the guy is just batshit crazy. But if you do have some thoughts on it, Yakov, if you got some thoughts on it, let me know because the guy's out of his mind. Kind of out of his mind. Or he is out of his mind. Anyway, I did gain some new subs though on my I finally broke. I was like at 8,290 for like ever. And I am at 8,302 last time I looked. So, there you are. So, finally made some headroom on TikTok. And it seems, besides that idiot, things are going really well. Alright, you guys didn't respond. So, obviously nothing is, obviously you guys want to move on. But alright, let's move on. Let me see if my coffee's cooled down a little bit. Alright, it's cooled down a little bit. Alright, good to know. All right, so I have got a major haul. Excuse me for a second. I've got a major haul. All right, I'm telling you, when I saw this Visions, I had to get it, but I'm going to save the best item for last. So today I went to Walmart, I went to Goodwill, and I went to Spirit Halloween. Almost every weekend, I'm going to be hitting up Spirit Halloween until Halloween is over because I love Spirit Halloween. I love it. I love it. All right, so let's start at Walmart, shall we? The best cookies of all time. Oh, well, I should say one of the best cookies of all time. Oh, shit. Visions, have you ever had these? Oh, my God, they're the best. You know what? I'm going to have one right now. I'm going to have one right now. Hang on. Give me a second. I haven't had one of these in a year, so. All right. Oh, yeah. If you guys have not had these, the Halloween ones are the best. Look at this. Oh, yeah. These are good. These are good. These are the best. Anyway, get them at Walmart. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. They're good. All right. And I got this really big light-up I was getting all the little ones. I was like, all right, time to get a big one. I don't know where this one's going to go. Maybe on one of these shelves, because I've been putting all those little mini light-up pumpkins, like, everywhere, right? So maybe on the table, Visions. I don't know, but I'm going all out for Halloween. You guys know this. So, like the little ones. Oh, yeah. Nice! Anyway, there it is. And then I got some Halloween napkins. I'm probably going to put these in the kitchen, and I'll probably put some of them on the table. Because I got the Lord Vision napkins on the table, but I thought I would add some of these to the table. I'm always like adding little doodads here and there, so it's definitely a work in progress. Definitely a work in progress. So I can't wait to show you guys. Now, I didn't do a vlog on me setting up all my stuff, but I will do some footage and put it in a new vlog later on down the road and show you the whole finished product. Because I'd rather set it all up, show you guys the finished product, and be like, all right, here's what I did in the kitchen, here's what I did on the table, here, here's the Halloween tree up and running, so it's going to be good whenever I get the whole thing a-rocking. I'm telling you. Later on down the road. So, yeah. I just wanted to make sure we were still live because nobody had commented in a while. And I was like, I better still be alive. I'm like, my internet better not have, like, crapped out. So, yeah. Just wanted to make sure that we were live. All right. I got two more of these bad boys. All right. And then I ran out of shampoo, so I had to get some more shampoo. All right. All right. Time for the Goodwill. I'm gonna save all the good stuff, Visions, for last, because I'm telling you, when I show you guys the very last item, you guys are gonna be shitting bricks. All right. All right, here we go. I mean, the last item is pretty huge. Pretty huge. And it's gonna be epic. Or I think it's gonna be epic. All right. All right, here we go. So here's the things I got at Goodwill. So, I'm telling you, Visions and everybody else, slim pickings on the movies at Goodwill. I'm doing my best, but I guess not a lot of, like, it depends. Some weeks people are really starting, oh, I want to get rid of all my Blu-rays, I want to get rid of them, right? The last couple of weeks, nobody has been wanting to get rid of their Blu-rays. So I've just been kind of grabbing, whenever they come in here and there. So these are the three that I got today. Oh, you're back. Okay. Visions, you came back at the right moment, my friend. I was just about to start the haul. I just started the haul, so I'll redo it for you. Well, Visions, you kind of missed out. Did you hear all the stuff that I said about the guy on TikTok? I wanted to see, I wanted to get your 2 cents on the TikTok guy, but I don't want to go through that whole spiel. I was basically telling everybody what he said about you, what he said about Yakov, what he said about me. But it's a whole world of shit, so if you want to hear what he said, go back in this stream, buddy. Anyway. But I was curious to think of your 2 cents, but if you got no 2 cents on the guy, then we'll just leave it at that. Anyway. You came back at the right time, buddy. Because I just started the first topic. I just started the first haul. So, yeah. My friend came by, but the first 15 minutes or so was about that guy. I got it. Got it. Okay. Well, I spent another, 20 minutes on it, so yeah. He's just childish. He's just immature, fucking bullshit. I wanted to get you and Yakov's 2 cents on it, but he's not even worth talking about because I know why he hates you and me and Yakov and everybody else because, he's friends with Matt Man. Who gives a shit? He's a pedophile wannabe because he's hanging out with Matt Man. Anyway, so yeah. I think you should fist fight him. Oh, listen. That would be an easy content. Not content. That would be an easy contest, Visions. I would take that 20-year-old out with one hit. I'd take, Matt Man's fat ass out in one hit, because he's like a 400-pound fat tub of lard, like maggoty shit, Anyway, enough about those guys. Visions, I'm glad you came back because I didn't want you to miss the haul. And I didn't want you to miss the review because I've been really looking forward to reviewing The Gate with you. You said you watched it. Oh, man. So I'm going to save the very last item, the best item that I got today. Visions, when you see the last item, everybody else, you guys are going to be shitting bricks. You're going to be going nuts. Your brains will explode. Because as soon as I saw it, Visions, I was like, oh, shit. It spoke to me. It was like, Fears, you must buy me. Come on. Be a part of your Halloween decorations. Be a part of your collection. All right. But anyway, I'm going to start the haul over again. Just for Visions. You didn't miss much. All right. Bam. I got a bigger one. There we are. I got two little ones. And I got some Halloween napkins. And then, Visions, have you ever tried these cookies? In my eyes, they're probably one of the best cookies. Besides my grandma and my mom's oatmeal raisin cookies and my mom's classic chocolate chip cookies, these are the best cookies to buy. Visions, have you ever had these? I did open them because I already had one. But have you ever had these? Visions, please tell me, have you had these? The Halloween Oreos. They're so good! When I say Fears is a big kid in a candy store and a man-child, I am. I ate that shit when I was like 4 or 5 years old. Fears is almost 40, and I will continue to eat Halloween Oreos because they're that fucking good. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. Visions, please tell me you've ate those. Everybody else, have you guys had them? Put it in the chat. They're so good. So good. All right. So that's what I got at Walmart. And then, like I was saying, the videos at Goodwill, I'm telling you, man, the last couple of weeks, Visions, everybody else, slim pickings. Like, it depends on the month. Depends on the month. Some months, they're like, oh yeah, we'll just get rid of our entire Blu-ray collection. Other times, like today, I only found like 2 or 3 because there was only like 5 movies. And out of the 5 movies, I already had the first 2, and I got the other 3. So, yeah. Let's see. Vision says, almost all Oreos are dank. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Even the Swedish fish ones are all right. I've never had those. I've never had that one. But my fave, Visions, my 3 faves are obviously the Halloween one, the original Oreo, like the classic, and then I love the double stuffed Oreo, where it's like they take the classic Oreo and they just double stuffed like more icing. Not that Fears needs this because I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm telling you, Visions, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, Oreos, fucking Halloween Oreos. Oh yeah, you Walmart son of a bitch. Oh yeah, Gung, that's going in my cart. So I love these babies. All right. So here's the movies that I got at Goodwill. I've never seen this, but it's got Bradley Cooper in it, and he's a great actor. So I got this. I've never heard of this. I've never seen it. I don't know what it is. Silver Linings. It looks like a funny romantic comedy. I have no idea what it is, but it's got sexy Jennifer Lawrence in it. Ooh la la. So I got that. And then, I'm telling you, it was slim pickings, Visions. Then I got something called How to Be Single. And the only reason why I got this is because this girl, oh man, like Nev Campbell, she is smoking hot. Fears would die happy, man, if I got to be with her. Really, I mean, any of these chicks. I mean, all these chicks are pretty hot. She's a little older for Fears. Like, she's getting into her 50s, but she had a lot of cosmetic surgery. That's one thing. If I was ever famous, what you see with Fears is what you get. If I have a dented nose, I'm like, fuck that plastic surgery bullshit. You know, I'm not like Michael Jackson. Hey, let me have like 25 noses or 15 chins. What you see with Fears is what you get. Fuck that cosmetic surgery bullshit. So I don't know what this is. I've never heard of this one, so I got this one. Again, slim pickings at I almost said Walmart, Goodwill. And then the third one I know this is going to be good, Visions. The other two, I'm not for sure if they're going to be good. But this one, it's got fucking Tom Cruise in it. And that guy is a badass. That guy does all of his own stunts, like jumping off a cliff on a motorcycle. Like he hits the ramp. The motorcycle and him goes flying off the cliff at like 90 miles an hour. Does like a free fall like this. Pushes a button. A parachute comes out. So I know this action movie is going to be badass. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it. But as soon as I saw that it had Tom Cruise in it, I was like, all right, Fierce, for $1, I got to get it. Night and day. And it's got sexy Cameron Diaz in it. Ooh, now we're talking. So I've never seen this, but hopefully it's good. All right. Vision says, you know those Mother's brand cookies? They stopped making the taffy ones. I haven't had them in a decade, and now I want. You know what? I've never had the Mother's taffy one. Visions, I don't think. They made a taffy Oreo? I didn't know they made a taffy Oreo. I've had the originals. I've had the double stuffed, the Halloween, the green Christmas ones, the red Christmas ones, the peanut butter ones, the yellow lemon Oreos. I've had those. I've had there's a coffee brand of Oreos. I've had that one. I've had the candy cane one where it's half white and half red for Christmas. I've had those, and they call it candy cane Oreos. But I never had the taffy ones. That sounds good, though. That sounds really good. All right, moving right along. So those are the movies that I got at Goodwill. Everyone that's a Batman fan, you guys are going to be so jealous. I found this at Goodwill, 50 cents. 50 cents. They wanted $1, but Fears got that good deal and got it down to 50. I'm like, really? I'm like, that's not worth 75 cents. And they're like, oh yeah? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'm thinking 50 cents. I'm like, come on. You know you want to. Come on. Oh, yeah. And they're like, all right. So, new mug. But I have to purify this in the dishwasher because heaven knows who's drank out of this at Goodwill. And look at all these hairs and really nasty stuff inside. So, that's not good. So, before Fears ever, drinks out of it, I put it through the dishwasher not once, not twice, but 3 times. So, you guys will see this later on next week. So, big comic book all across it, Batman style. Oh, yeah. Pretty awesome. All right. And last, but certainly not least, as soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, I have to get yet another Hawaiian shirt, and I'm going to wash this tonight, and I'm wearing it to church tomorrow. On Sunday. On Sunday. So, yet another Hawaiian shirt at Goodwill, and how much was this? $4. So not too bad. Not too bad at all. Hell yeah. I'm telling you, Visions, everybody else, how can you not like a Hawaiian shirt? They're rocking. They're amazing. All right. All right. Purify it in the water of... Right? Exactly, Visions. Because you never know. That's how diseases are spread. And I'm very conscientious. I'm like, Fears, you've already got enough stomach problems. Purify it and wash it in the dishwasher a couple of times. Because heaven forbid, I drink out of it, and then somebody's got leukemia or some shit, Hey, Fears, guess what? Good news. Yeah, you got fucking leukemia now with Crohn's, And so I always wash. I always wash all those before I drink out of them. Always. So, yeah. We do have a dress code, Yakov. They encourage Hawaiian shirts at my church because it is Florida. I'm not the only guy that wears nice buttoned-up Hawaiian shirts to church. I always wear some nice jeans with my belt, and then I wear my my cross. I wear my cross. You guys saw it when I bought it. my metal cross, my stainless steel cross, put on a Hawaiian shirt. Not all the time do I wear a Hawaiian shirt, but mostly. 10 times out of 12, I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt. And then I wear some nice shoes, and then I wear some nice jeans. So, yeah. But they encourage, I've seen other guys wear Hawaiian shirts, probably because it's Florida, we can get away with it, They know how hot it is out here, So, yeah. Well, sometimes I wear nice jeans, Yakov. Sometimes I wear dress pants. Sometimes I wear jeans. But, yeah. They're kind of loosey-goosey, though. They said really the dress code is for men, as long as it's a buttoned-up shirt with a collar, then you're fine. And then girls, they can either wear a nice shirt with pants tucked in or a dress. But besides that, you can wear pretty much whatever you want at my church, so that's pretty cool, so they somewhat have a dress code, but not really. I mean, it's very loosey-goosey. They're like, as long as you come and you're ready to worship, the big guy upstairs, Let's see. Have you ever seen the Simpsons episode with John Waters? I've seen a lot of the episodes, Visions, but I've never seen all the seasons all the way through because there's so many. What season are they in? Aren't they like, it's an ongoing cartoon. What season are they on right now? Isn't it like 25 something? I mean, it's that cartoon has been on since the 80s. The 80s. I think it started in the 80s, right? Somewhere, or early 90s. Man, when I think about that, Fears is old as shit. And that show is old as shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I've never seen the John Waters one. But I love, my favorite episode is one of the very, very, very first Christmas episodes where, like, Ned Flanders is like one-upping like Homer Simpson on his like Christmas decorations. And Ned Flanders' house has got like 25,000 lights on his house, right, Visions? And then Homer Simpson, he puts up a lot of lights, but the idiot Homer Simpson forgot to check all the bulbs. So really only like 9 lights work out of a whole 150,000 lights that he puts on his house. And each day when it gets closer to Christmas, one of the bulbs breaks. So by the end of like Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, he's down to 1 light blinking on and off on his house. That's probably my favorite episode because so much crazy, wild shit happens. And I believe that's the first, I know there's many Christmas episodes, but I think that's the very first Christmas episode in the very first season. And when I was a little kid, that was one of the first few Simpson episodes that I watched. Because I didn't watch them in order, because I would always watch them in reruns on television. And then I like the Halloween one where Sideshow Bob is like determined to kill Bart. And he's like, oh, Bart. And he has that British accent, Visions, and he's like, I hate that fucking kid. I will destroy that kid. Or he says something like that. And then it's like Bart versus Sideshow Bob, and Bob's going out of his mind with his crazy fucking woofy, poofy hair and shit, all spiked out and shit. He's like, oh, I'm gonna kill Bart. He goes, that motherfucker, I'm taking him down, And then I saw the one where Bart just, almost every episode he calls Moe's Tavern and like fucks with Moe. But this episode he was like calling him every 2 seconds. I don't know the episode, Visions, but he'd like call him and then like they'd go to commercial break, and then like when it came back to commercial break, you see Bart just fucking with Moe some more, like, hey, I've returned, hello, is such and such there? And he's like, oh, you little bastard. He goes, if I ever find out who this is, I'll wring your scrawny little neck, and then like he hangs up. And then, like, Bart, like, calls him back another 2 minutes, like, hey, is Barney there? Is my dad there? Da-da-da-da-da. So I've seen a lot of them, Visions, but I've never seen the John Waters one. What's up, Joy Boy? He says, the Church of Miami Vice. Pretty much, pretty much. But, yeah, they don't really mind the Hawaiian shirts. They don't mind the Hawaiian shirts. They said as long as it's not as long as there's no curse words on a shirt or on a buttoned-up shirt, you can pretty much wear whatever you want, So, yeah. Was the bartender's last name Lester. Actually, you know what, Visions? I know Mo runs the tavern. I don't even know. Do you ever find out Mo's last name? It's always like, hey, Mo's Tavern, home of the smallest, screen TV on the wall or some shit like that, And it's like, welcome to Mo's Tavern, home of the Duff beer, and all that shit. But I know Mo runs the tavern. I don't know his last name, though, or if you ever find out. I'm sure maybe, you guys have watched more Simpsons than I have. I've only watched, I don't know, maybe 100 episodes. I need to sit down and watch all of them because I love Simpsons. Uncle Mo, yeah, exactly. Fucking Mo's Tavern. If I ever find out who this is, he goes, I'll choke the shit out of you. That's one of the reasons, like, when I say that, to make you guys laugh. I got that from The Simpsons. One time, Mo, went out of his mind. He goes, if I ever find out who this is, call me, you little brat. I'll choke the shit out of you. He doesn't say shit. He goes, I'll choke the living daylights out of you. Or he said, something like that. And I started laughing hysterically, Visions. Right? So I was like, oh, man, I should say that, like in a vlog, or I should say that in a stream. So, yeah. All right. So that's Goodwill. All right. Time for Spirit Halloween. All right, Visions. As soon as I saw this, I got it for two reasons. One, I knew you would love this, Visions. Two, I love this serial killer too. And I've bought a lot of Jason Voorhees stuff. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, that'll go good with all the other decorations because I'm going to put this one on the floor. Oh, yeah. Check this out. Booyah. Friday the 13th blanket. The day everyone fears? Fears? Who's that? That's me! So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this blanket and I'm going to lay it out on the floor, and I'm basically going to lay it right there. And I'm going to put the table on top of the blanket so everyone can see the Jason Voorhees. I'm going to kind of use it as a rug. But when Halloween is over, I'm going to use it like I use my Ghostbuster blanket for napping. So, yeah. So I'm going to use it as a rug for Halloween and Christmas. And then the minute Halloween and Christmas is over, I'm going to put it... I'm going to wash it because it'll be on the floor for the next 2 or 3 months underneath the table. And then I'm going to wash it, and then I'm going to nap with it. But how cool is that, Visions? Vision says, I do declare, what is this, 1874? I do declare, Mrs. Clemens, you are one hot, sexy fox. Right? Why wouldn't she be? Pretty awesome stuff. But I have saved... the best for last. The la creme. This is peanuts compared to the last thing, Visions. This is like just getting the party started. Oh, Lord. What could it possibly be? Well, I'll give you a couple hints. It's one of the greatest movie props of horror history. Not of all time. It's one of the greatest horror props of all time. And it comes alive. And he's fucking hilarious. And he's small. And you know what? No more. The evidence is the bread and the pudding. Here it is. Are you guys ready? Dun, dun, dun. Ready? Oh, yeah, Chucky. That's right. In the box. How great is this, Visions? Oh, my God. Yeah. Look at this. Fucking good guys. Andy, we're friends to the end, remember? This is the end, friend. And then Andy lights his ass on fires and kills that motherfucker. Right? Oh, yeah. Part 1. Oh, I know the lingo. I know the dialogue. Oh, yeah. Because I've seen that movie, 10,000 times? Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Good guys. He wants you for a best friend. Your pal since 1988. Damn, his fear's old. All right, well, let's open this. And I'm not going to rip the box because I'm going to keep the box So I thought while Halloween and Christmas are a rockin', I'm going to have Chucky outside of the box, and I'll put the box away, and I'll lay Chucky either on the ground over there, or I may put Chucky as a decoration in one of the chairs. I haven't decided, but I'm going to find a spot for Chucky. So if Fears is dead tomorrow, this is the reason why. Chucky will come to life and go, hey, Fears, guess what? Fuck your apartment. I just slit your throat. Yeah? Just like that? Shit. I will admit, Visions, I'm not creeped out now as an adult, but man, if I would have had this bad boy when I first watched, I watched Child's Play for the very first time at my buddy's house. It was one of those times where Fears had to sneak it behind the parents' back. I think I was 13 or 14. I would never in a million years have this in my room. But now that I'm almost 40, this is one of the greatest movie props of all time. Well, one of the greatest horror props. I know it's a replica. I wish I had one of the originals. Don't we all? But let's open this up. So yeah, so while Christmas and Halloween are going on, I'm going to put him somewhere, either in one of the chairs or I'll put him in one of the corners. I thought about maybe just, sitting him down in one of those corners. I don't know. I haven't decided. But I'm going to find a good spot for him. But let's have a look-see, shall we? Okay, this is going to be kind of hard because they said this thing, I'm trying not to rip the box because the box is part of the prop. So they said this thing comes out just like that. And then this should lift up. Oh, there we go. All right, let's see what he looks like. I knew you guys would love it. I was like, oh, I have to save the la creme de la creme. The la creme, the resistant, how do you say that? How do you say that posh word? The I forgot how you pronounce it. Fuck. Anyway, the la creme de la creme. Let's see if I can get this guy out of here. Oh, wow, he does have some weight to him. Uh-oh, is he tied down? Uh-oh, I don't know. Is he tied down? I think he's tied down. Oh, I hope not. Uh-oh. Well, give me a second here. Hang on. Give me a second. Is he tied down? I don't think he is. It's kind of hard to get him out of here. Uh-oh. Hang on. Come on! I can't get him out. Oh, there we go. Oh, he is tied down. Oh, shit. Hang on. I'm going to have to do this really careful. All right, hang on. Yeah, he is tied. All right, hang on. That's why. Okay. Okay, give me a second here. Because I don't want to break the box. Because I'm going to have to save this and put that back in. Yeah, oh, he is. All right, hang on. Let me get a scissor. I mean, I guess technically I wouldn't need the red thing, but I want to keep it classic. Let's see if I can get this. Oh man, they really tied this guy down. Oh, I may have to take a knife to this. Hang on. Oh, Lord. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Let me cut it from the back. There we go. Now we're rocking. Now we're rocking. God, these things are hard to cut through. There we go. Okay. And then one more. All right, this should be it, Visions, and everybody else. God, this thing is so hard to cut through. I may have to take a knife to this. Hang on. I got it. Anything for Lord Chucky. Gotta MacGyver it out. Alright, hang on. Oh, come on, cut, you son of a bitch. Come on. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright. There we are. Oh, wow. There we are. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, my Lord. There he is, buddy, in all of his glory. I gotta fix his hair and shit, but... Well, I'm half excited and half, this is kind of freaky. This is freaky shit, you know. This fucking guy came to life, killed a bunch of people, killed a bunch of kids. Then they're, like, running around in the fucking factory. Then he gets, like, you know the scene visions where he gets, like, 8 or 9, like, hands and feet, like, melted to his face and shit? Oh, look, I'm so sweet, I'm so innocent. Bullshit! You're, like, killing motherfuckers left and right. Well, I'll just sit him here. Oh, hang on. Yeah. We're gonna like comb his hair and shit. There we go. All right. Well, he'll just be chilling in the background, watching. All of a sudden, I'll like end the show, and he'll be like, "Hey, Fierce, guess what? Gung." So, what do you think, Visions? Everybody, what do you think? What do you think? I probably should put this back in the box. But it was tied together with this thing, man. It was so like, it was crazy. All right, now it's probably going to be a bitch getting this red thing back in the box. Well, because I'm going to put him back in the box later. Let's see if I can get it back in here. Okay. Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh, no! No! Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to tape the box back. Oh, damn. Oh, no, wait. It's supposed to do that. You're supposed to, like... Oh, okay. Okay, good. I thought I ripped it. Okay. So, actually, I did it wrong. You're supposed to cut the back, and it would have been 10 times easier. It would have been, you just open it like that. But Fears did it the hard way. Oh, well. Well, I'll get some tape, and I'll tape the back, because putting him in and out will be easy now that he's not taped back in. So we'll just put this back in like this. There we go. There we go. And then this goes back in here like this. Oh, hang on. Put it just like that. And then I just got to put some tape on the back, and then we're good. Okay, awesome. Let me put this off to the side. Because the box is part of the movie prop, you know? I don't want anything bad to happen to the box. Irish Devil Doll, hell yeah. Right on! Yeah. Oh, Lord. It's going to be weird, though. You know, it's going to be weird having him as a prop, because once Halloween's over, I'm going to put him back in the box, and I'm going to set him by the movie prop shelf. Every once in a while, I'll be like living in my home, you know, cooking some eggs, and all of a sudden I'll be like I'll look over at him, and he'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm watching you, Fears. I'm watching you. Yeah, you put me back in this fucking box, you know." But it was a must. I won't tell you guys how much he was. It was. Let's put it this way, Visions. It wasn't over $100, but it was close to $100. So I definitely used some of Fears' paycheck this week for that guy. Not all of my paycheck, but some of it. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just tell you. He was a good $89. I tried to, you know, negotiate, and they're like, "Oh, no, like, we're not negotiating this." And I was like, all right, fair enough. So, anyway, worth the investment. Visions, what do you think? Everybody? Yakov? Joy Boy? And it's pretty lifelike. It is super detailed like the one in the movie. You know, he's got his, he's got his shoes on. You know, where he walks through the fucking, what is it? The girl's baking something. The girl's baking something in the girl's uh-oh, hang on. Don't fall down. The girl's baking something in the first one, and then he walks across the counter and then, like, hits her in the face with the hammer, and then she goes flying out the window. Yeah. That's an easy 10x. Oh, yeah, definitely 10 out of 10. I mean, it is super detailed. The only thing is once I get him where I'm going to put him, I gotta take a hairbrush and I gotta comb his hair, because in the box, all of his hair was like this. I gotta, like, comb it off to the side. And the lady even said it, and I read the instructions. They said, you want everyone to see his face, so you gotta, like, comb the hair back. So once I get him situated, then it'll be a rockin'. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. So definitely worth the investment. Definitely. So it was about $89. Well, probably 90 with tax. So yeah. But I knew you guys would love it. So anyway, I'm going to go put him back in the box. Or you know what? I'll just have him chill back here for the rest of the stream. But I mean, look how detailed his hands are. And they can move. You know. I don't know. Can his feet move? Oh, they can kind of move a little bit. Just picture a little Fierce. I'm Andy. He's not alive, Mom. He's my special friend. You know, and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, Andy's like, hey, Andy, your mom's a whore. And, like, saying shit, like, in his ear, like in the fucking movie and shit. Andy, how dare you say that? But, Mom, I didn't. It was Chucky. I don't want to hear another word about Chucky. And then Chucky wanted to watch the news. Oh, he did he? You know? And then, like, the babysitter's like, you know what, young man? When I tell you it's time to go to bed and the television is off, you got to stay in bed. And then, what does she do? Oh, that's right. Nobody badmouths Chucky. He takes that hammer, hits her in the face. She goes flying out the window and lands on the top of a car. Instant death. And Visions, remember in the movie? She falls out of that window from, like, the 4th story. So she falls for like a good 10 seconds in midair. And you see her fly down, crash on top of her car, and that's the end of that babysitter. That's the end of it. So yeah. There it is. Alright. Is there anything else? Oh, and because I spent so much, they gave me a 20% discount. So I get 20% off. They said, as soon as you come, they said, as soon as you come next time, bring this. And they said, whatever item you want, you can use 20%. So next weekend, whenever I go, I'll find something, and I'm going to use my discount. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Do you really think that's a frugal purchase for someone living paycheck to paycheck? I don't live paycheck to paycheck, Yakov. But it was a necessity. I had to have it. It's one of the greatest horror props, horror icons of all time. I knew it would be a good Halloween decoration, so I had to have it. Time for another Can Crush. Oh, yeah. Rasmus, your legacy lives on by the Can Crush, my friend. So, it was just one of those things I had to have. I saw it, and you know what, Yakov? They only had 3 in storage. They said, these are selling like hotcakes. And I said, well, how many did you have, like, the first day opening? And she said, we had 30, and now we're down to 3. She goes, so unless we get another shipment, she goes, I would get it now. And I said, you know what? I said, $89, that's not that much. It's not that much. So, I saw online, there are a lot more online, so yeah. I was living paycheck to paycheck when I did the security gig. Now that I have a better job, I make a little bit more money. So I promise, Yakov, I'll be fine. But I appreciate your concern. But I definitely don't live paycheck to paycheck anymore. But I just had to have it. Anyway, Visions, everybody else, I knew you'd love it, Visions, because I know you love all those Chucky movies. I love those Chucky movies. I think he's fucking hilarious. So, yeah. So, great purchase. Very great purchase. His hair keeps getting in the way. There it is. So now, technically, Fears is the fucking horror master. I don't know, Visions. You and me, we're neck and neck on the horror movie stuff, man. So, I don't know. Can Fears out-top that? Of course, Fears can top that. Maybe in about a year or two when I find another legendary prop on Etsy, I'll probably out-top it. Vision says, I love Chunky. Right on. You mean Chucky. But if you're talking chunky, not really chunky girls. I like thick girls, but I know where you're going with this, Visions. Because you don't want them like skinny, anorexic, but then you don't want them like 600 pounds, like fat, obese, like Creature from the Black Lagoon. You know what I'm saying? You know? So, thick girls are a rockin', you know? Oh, yeah. Another Can Crush. Oh, yeah. That's a good crush. All right. But last, but certainly not least. Oh, wait, we've only gotten to one thing. We still got Halloween food, and we still got the gate. Well, let's do the review now. All right, well, I hope everyone did their homework assignment besides me and Visions. Yakov, did you watch the gate? Did everybody watch the gate? I know me and Yakov did. All right. Visions, I'm going to give it a good, solid 8 out of 10. And the reason why I gave it a good out of 10, at first I thought it was going to be disappointing. You know, it's about a bunch of teenage kids, and then, like, it's about teenage kids and then two best friends, but the best friends, one guy's like 9 and the other guy's like 8. They're fucking around, you know, like in the yard, you know, like little kids do, digging holes, and late one night, there's a thunderstorm, and their treehouse crashes to the ground, makes a big hole in the backyard. Now, his dad says, I want you to fill in that hole. Well, as he's filling in the hole, he finds some creepy shit. And so the adventure begins. And I'm telling you, Visions, I can't wait to hear your 2 cents on this. When I mean this movie is fucking 80s, the whole house is covered from head to toe with 80s shit. They got the fucking classic, like, 80s, like, cordless phone shit on the fucking wall. You know, a picture of Saved by the Bell and shit on the fucking wall. And I did some research on this, Visions. They did not film it in California. They portray it as California because in one scene, she's like, oh, I'm going to the beach. You guys will be okay. You guys stay here, you know, you're old enough to fend for yourself. I'm going to go party with my friends at the beach. There's not a beach nowhere in sight because they filmed it in, you guys ready for this? They filmed it in Canada. That's right. So a Canadian horror film. Now we're talking, Yakov. Oh, yeah. And Visions, I did even more research. Have you ever seen Blade? You know the main villain, what's his name? The main villain that always wears mascara and he wears all black and he's got perfectly, like, coiffed hair and he tells, and he goes out with Blade's mother. He's like the main, like, vampire guy. The guy that plays that character is the guy that plays the little kid, the main little kid. His name is Steven. How do you pronounce his last name? Steven. And I didn't know until as soon as like, you know, like with the opening credit, it says starring this person, starring that person. I went, Steven. I'm like, I recognize that name. And I went right over. I paused it, Visions, and I went right over to Blade, flipped it, and I went, oh shit. So his name is Stephen Dorff, and he's in Blade. He's like the main villain guy that gets killed at the end. Did you know that, Visions? So as soon as I heard the name come on in the film, I'm like, I've heard that name. And I know he's Canadian. So this must have been like one of his first few gigs. Because he's like maybe 7 or 8 in this film. He's this kid right here. So that's a young Stephen Dwarf. And you can tell in his face, I was like, that's that fucking guy in Blade. He's like the main villain vampire guy in the first Blade. And that was interesting too, Visions. I had no idea he was a child actor. No clue. So anyway, him and his friend are like dicking around, in the backyard, and they accidentally open a portal to hell. And basically all these demons and the devil's minions pop out, which are these little creatures. And I gotta say, Visions, not only was the story great, not only was it classic 80s horror material, not only they had amazing animation in this. Amazing animation. And they had all these like little mini like devil minions. And then at the end, they have this massive. At first I thought it was the devil, the massive one, Visions, but I was like, oh, no. I'm like, he's not the devil. He's like the main demonic minion of all those little other minions. And the little kid takes him down, the Stephen Dwarf character. And the funniest thing I found out about this is his friend is like an antagonist, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I kind of saw, his friend Visions with the glasses. I was like, I'm just picturing this guy, like this kid, as a little Visions. You know what I'm saying? That's what came through my head, Visions. I was like, well, he's listening to all this demonic music. Then he's got a leather jacket on, and on the back it says something, little dwarfs or bitchin' dwarfs. And I'm like, this kid's like 9, and he's wearing a leather jacket that says bitchin' dwarfs on it. Or something like that. I can't remember what he says. And I'm like, oh shit, that's a mini Visions. And then Fears is like the other little kid. You know what I'm saying? Because like the other kid's like, oh, I don't know if we should be listening to this music. I don't know if we should be doing this. And I was like, that's a little Visions. That's a little Fears. So if we were young Visions and we hung out then as little kids, I was like, that would be me. That would be Visions. Because your parents were a little bit more lenient on more of what you could watch and what you could listen to. I didn't listen to a rock and roll song or a heavy metal song until I was well into my high school. So my parents were just a little bit more strict. But that's cool that your parents were a little bit more like chillaxed, So I did, because I saw, well, the only thing I didn't, obviously Visions doesn't wear glasses. The leather jacket guy, his friend, he obviously wears glasses. But the other guy was an antagonist. He was like egging shit on. Oh no, come on, man. We gotta like find out what's in the hole. And I'm like, I'm just picturing a little Visions, and then Fear's going, I don't know, man. I don't know if we can do this. I don't think we should fuck with this hole in the backyard, man. Because as much as I got into trouble as a little kid, I was half and half. Half of the time I would like egg shit on, and then other times I was like, well, I don't think my mom and dad would approve, so I probably shouldn't do that. It just depended on the situation, Visions, and everybody else. So half of when Fears was a little kid, I'd be like, oh, I'm doing that. That looks hilarious. I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm doing it. Other times I'm like, I don't know if I should do that, So it depended on the situation. Visions said he did have a cool jacket. He had a Venom backpack. Yeah, he did. He had a patch. Yeah. So he definitely, and then I was like, what little kid at 9 years old wears a leather, oh, it wasn't leather, it was like a denim blue jean jacket, and it either said little dwarfs on the back or bitchin' dwarfs. And I was like, this kid is like 10 years old. I'm like, his parents must be really chillaxed if they allow him to wear a jean jacket that says bitchin' dwarf. What did it say on the back, Visions? Was it little dwarfs or bitchin' dwarfs? It said, hang on. Is he on the cover? Hang on. Yeah, so Fears pitch. So I pictured me as a little Fears, and then I picture a little Visions. I'm not trying to make it all mushy. the way this kid acted, he was like, yeah, man, check out this awesome heavy metal. And he's like got all the heavy metal and like punk rock. And like he even had some gothic stuff, you know. And he's reading all like spells and like demonic shit. And I'm like, this kid's like 10. And then all of a sudden you see his friend like, I don't know if you should be reading that, man. And he's like, that's some pretty fucked up shit. I wouldn't read that. Oh, no, man, this is punk rock. He goes, we gotta see what happens, you know. So I was like, that's Visions, that's Fears, you know. Like, Fears all worried, I don't think you should do this, Visions. Come on, Fears, I'm fucking goth. We gotta find out what happens. We gotta find out what's in that fucking hole, man. And I'm like, you know what, fuck the hole. I'm gonna go get some BK Lounge. You have at it, you know. You have at it with that hole. I'm gonna go down the street, you know. And then the opening shot is definitely something out of my childhood. Fears had a tree fort when I was a kid. I rode my bicycle everywhere. The opening shot is him riding his bike. And I was like, well, I did that all the time as a kid. And I had a tree fort. Actually, I had many tree forts. My aunt, which is my dad's sister, they lived way past Sullivan, Missouri. So, like, I'll just give you an example. Like, St. Louis, Missouri is like here. And then way on the other side of the state, like way up, is like Sullivan. And then their house was like 2 hours past Sullivan, Missouri. And I made a tree fort on their property because I had one male cousin and then three, let's see, my aunt had 3 daughters and 1 son. So I've got 4 cousins, main cousins on my dad's side. And then a shitload of cousins on my mom's British side. So not only did me and my own brother make a tree fort Visions like at our house, but anytime we went on their property, like their farm was like out in the woods and shit, and we made a tree fort out there. Did anyone make a tree fort when you were a kid? Visions, a tree fort, yes, yay or nay? Fears had 2 tree forts growing up, and man, was it fun. I was kind of like the all-American boy growing up, you know? Like, I was a Boy Scout, I was a Christian, I had a tree fort. Wasted a lot of hours playing Mortal Kombat, you know, fucking Super Mario World 3. I'm like, hey, Bowser, I'm going to make you my bitch, you know. I kind of had the ultimate growing up, you know. I had a really good childhood. My mom and dad were the best. Went camping. We went camping so much that my dad started to hate camping because he did his quite fair share of camping in the military, right, Visions? So I asked him, I said, hey, Dad, are you having fun? And my dad looked at me and said, John, I'll be honest. He goes, I'm having fun because your mother's having fun and you and your brother's having fun. He goes, but I'm going to be honest with you. He goes, I don't like camping anymore because I did so much of it growing up as a kid. He goes, your grandfather would take me camping all the time. He goes, then when I was in the military, we did a shitload of camping like almost every day. So then my dad was like, so I've had enough. And I was like, well, that makes sense, Dad. He goes, but as long as you guys are having fun, I'm having fun with my family. Not the actual camping part. I'm having fun with my family. And I went, right on, Dad. So that was pretty cool. So, yeah. I just can't remember what was on the jacket, though, Vision. Did it say little dwarfs or bitchin' dwarfs? Anyway, to make a long story short, all hell breaks loose when they open up this crack in, well, it's not really a crack, it's a hole to hell, basically. And all this evil shit comes out. I mean, like, my 2 favorite scenes, Visions, there was this demonic villain called the Workman, and he was kind of like this dead zombie farmer that was attacking the little kids and attacking the teenagers, because this little kid in the movie has a sister, and his sister's like partying, trying to impress her high school friends, and then all of a sudden the farmers just starts fucking attacking everybody, and they get a shotgun, they blow a hole in his face. So the Workman, that's what he was called. Like his character name was called the Workman. And he was this wannabe farmer, rotting corpse guy. And he was just trying to attack everybody. So all the Workman scenes of the riding zombie farmer. That was my favorite scene. All of his scenes, Visions, are my favorite scenes. If I had to pick a second one, probably when they go to the door, and then the little kid's like, "Oh, Mom, Dad, oh my God, all hell is broken out. Literally, all hell is broke loose. I'm so sorry, we opened up a portal to hell and shit." And they're like, "Don't worry, it'll be okay." And then they find out. They find out that the demons have made an image of the parents, and then when the little kid goes to hug his parents, they basically turn into Jello, like mush, because they're standing there and they're like, and they start choking the kid. You know what scene I'm talking about, Visions. And then the kid pushes on his dad's face, and it just turns to like mush, and all these maggots and like beetles and fucking insects and shit are like falling out of his dad's face. Then the wannabe mom is like, and her head falls off, and like snakes and like maggots and shit are like coming out of like her esophagus. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? So that was probably my second scene. I was laughing hysterically. It was fucking great. If I had to pick a third one, probably like when they go to the phone. They're like, "Oh God, we gotta call the cops." So I'm like, why didn't you do that the first time? It's not gonna help because demons have came from the opening of hell and you're pretty much fucked. And they try to call the cops, and then the fucking phone melts. So the demons melt the fucking phone, they catch the phone on fire, and I'm just fucking losing my mind laughing hysterically, you know? The patch said killer dwarfs. That's what it was. I thought it was like killer dwarfs or something. It was a Toronto metal band. Oh, was it? Okay. Well, let's look it up real quick. Because I was wondering, I was like, what the hell is a 10-year-old like, it was like bitchin' dwarfs. That's what I thought it said. Killer dwarfs. I was like, why the hell is a 10-year-old kid like, wearing a jean jacket with fucking dwarfs on it? So, yeah. All right, killer dwarf band. Let's see here. Let's see what this band's all about. Apparently, it must be good if they put it in a film. Killer dwarf band. Let's check out some photos. Let's see here. I wonder if they did like, well, the kid's into metal, heavy metal, so I would assume that his band that he likes is a heavy metal or a punk rock band. Let's see some photos. Killer dwarf band. Okay. Oh yeah, these guys are total punk rock. They got the fucking 80s like flowing hippie hair like down to their side, and wearing the bedazzled, well, not bedazzled. They're wearing the fucking 80s chains around their neck and shit. Yeah, oh yeah, this is total 80s. Oh yeah. So it's probably a punk rock 80s band. I'll have to listen to some of their music whenever I get done with the stream. Man, the main drummer, Visions, his hair is like down to here. I mean, the hair is like every band member has like Kiss hair. It's like long ass punk rock like Kiss hair. Right on. And they're wearing the Chucks. Right on. Well, at least they wear some good footwear. Fears' favorite shoe of all time. Vans are my favorite, and Chuck Taylors. Oh yeah. But I like Chuck Taylors a little bit better than Vans, but I do like Vans too. Sounds like a solid 80s rock band. 80s punk rock, or it's probably punk and metal, probably. It's probably both. Anyway, those were my favorite scenes. All right, Visions, give me your 2 cents on the film. Did you like the animation? What were your favorite scenes? I gave it an 8 out of 10. Solid. It wasn't a perfect film. It was a little short. It was only like, I don't even think it was 2 hours. I think it was like an hour and, hang on, it should say it on the back. Hang on. How long was this movie? Let's see here. Made in 19. Oh yeah, it wasn't even 90 minutes. It was 85 minutes. So, very short film. I saw it like lickety-split. When I watch it again, oh hell yeah. You guys should check it out. It was fucking hilarious. I loved it. Loved it. See it. Toilet Bowl says, I prefer Chucks. Chucks are comfortable. But if you wear them for too long and you walk in them too long, then they start to hurt your feet. But I do love some Chucks. So there it is. There it is. And Chucky's, kind of rocking in the background. Play with me. Get up, Fears. I want to play right now. No. You want to kill people in a horror film. That's what you want to do, Anyway. All right, Visions. What's your 2 cents? Did anyone else watch this horror film? Let me know. Because I was laughing all the way through it. Visions, what did you think? Did you like the animation? What were your 2 favorite scenes? What would you rate the film? It was a Canadian horror film. They filmed it in Canada, but they portrayed it as California. But really, they filmed it in Canada. And as we all know, there's no beaches in Canada. Or no beaches near, because the girl's like, oh, I'm going to go to the beach with my friends. And she, grabs her, bathing suit and her towel. And I'm like, it's fucking Canada. There's no beaches nearby, Or none that you'd want to go to. But, she was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go to the beach, Just work on my tan. Let's work on our tan. And I'm like, it's Canada, all right? There will be no working on the tans, Anyway, I gave it a solid 8 out of 10. And basically, the way the film ends is the young kid saves the day, saves his sister, saves his, punk rock, best friend. And all the demons go back into hell, and they seal the opening, and everybody lives happily ever after. There it is. There it is. Yeah, but Yakov, they were portraying it. Even though they filmed it in Canada, they portrayed it like it was California. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, really? I'm like, Canada looks nothing like California. You know what I'm saying? In California, it's kind of like Florida. There's lots of palm trees. There's not one palm tree in Canada. You know what I'm saying? I know Canada has beaches, but I was like, they're portraying it as California. Or that's what I got out of it. Anyway. Let's see. I don't wear them for comfort. I wear them for fashion. It's like a women's pair of high heels. Painful, but nice to look at. They're punk heels. I wouldn't go so far as calling them punk heels or women's heels, but I do agree. If you wear them just for comfort and style, then you're fine. One of the very first times I walked around at Disney, like when I first moved down here in 2019 before they closed it down for a couple of months, or closed it down for a year because of COVID. When I got home, my feet were killing me, and I was like, I will never walk in the park with Chucks on ever again. Because my feet were on fire, dude. Vision said, I liked it a lot. I'd give it a 7.2 out of 10. I'd watch it again. The little demons were awesome. They were awesome. Amazing animation. I thought it was funny when he called his sister's friend a fag a couple of times. Thumbs up. Yeah, but he didn't only just call his stupid sisters. Well, his sister wasn't stupid. Her idiot friends were so dumb. And you know this, Visions. They're like, oh my God, why is your brother being such a poopy pants? I want to go work on my hair for 5 hours. She was like one of those valley chicks. And the little kid's like, shut the fuck up, you stupid fag bitch. So he calls her like a fag bitch or something like that. It's this long, in-depth thing that he calls her. And I was laughing hysterically, Visions. That's a solid rating. 7 out of 10. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Like Visions, I definitely would watch it again. So yeah, big thumbs up. Double thumbs up. It was funny. Definitely funny. Oh yeah. And the animation was rocking. The animation was rocking. I had never heard of it, never seen it. I found it at Walmart, and I remember I walked by Visions, and I was like, what the fuck is the gate? And then as soon as I saw these red eyes, and I saw the title, and then I looked at the back cover, and then I looked at this, and saw that they filmed it in 1986. I was like, okay, this has got to be a classic, cheesy, hilarious horror movie. I'm like, I've never heard of it, Fears. I've never seen it. So yeah. Then Visions wrote and said, hey, Fears, I can't wait to do, the review with you. Visions pulled a fast one on me. He goes, Fierce, you know they made a part 2. I was like, oh shit. Well, at some point I have got to see part 2. So before we end this stream, I'm going to watch the trailer and give you guys a trailer reaction of The Gate part 2. Because I had no idea there was a part 2. So, oh yeah. So let's watch this, shall we? And, I mean, there's so much to say about part 1. I mean, they can go so many places in part 2. Like, but I mean, why have a part 2? You would think they would learn their lesson. Okay, you know, don't fuck around in the backyard. Don't, you know, if there's a hole and it leads to hell, you know, just don't dig up that hole ever again. And, you know, put the soil back into the ground and never fucking open it again. But it's a horror movie, so they're dumb as shit. They'd probably fucking open up the portal again. Oh god, it happened again, you know. Oh shit, what are we gonna do? You know. Why don't you learn your lesson from part 1? But there it is. Alright. Let me watch this, Vision. The Gate. Part 2. Dun dun dun. Oh shit, what's gonna happen? What is gonna happen? I wonder if it's the same teenagers and the same kids, you know, from the first one. Or is it a whole other group of new actors? We'll find out right now. Alright, here we go. We will find out. Alright, here we go. And they filmed this in 1990. All right.
Bundle NFL Sunday Ticket with
Here we go.
TV to save big this season.
Here we go.
The first time was just a warning.
Oh, shit. See what I mean? Oh, the first time was just a warning. So why wouldn't you take that warning? Don't fuck around in the backyard and open up a pit or a hole to hell. Oh, we gotta find out. Find out what? You almost got killed by demons in the first one. Why don't you learn your lesson? But of course, everyone in a horror film is either dumb, or the cops are dumb, or it's idiot teenagers or idiot college kids put into a situation that law enforcement won't help them, their friends won't help them, because their friends are either dumb or they're drunk or, you know, or they're the stupid, like, slut bitch that falls every 5 seconds and she crawls to safety. Bitch, get up on your legs and run. She's like crawling through mud. Oh, please don't kill me. Why don't you get up and run then? And then they offer money to the killer, like in part 8 of Friday the 13th. I kid you not, you guys think I'm making this up. A woman offers Jason Voorhees her credit cards and money. What happens to her? Well, watch the film. She ends up getting killed horribly. So, there it is. All right, let's continue on.
Gate 2. Problem wasn't that we opened the gate. Problem was that we didn't do it right.
Oh, you gotta give me a break. So, it's the same guy. So, Visions, the punk rock guy with the glasses, he's back. I don't know if if his buddy is back, but I just saw the guy with the glasses. So that guy, now he's a teenager, now he's back, and he just said, oh, we closed it, but not the right way. Bitch, you said you did it the right way at the end of the film. Hilarious.
Demonology.
Evil against evil.
Interdimensional contact with beings whose power can be used for anything you want.
Uh-oh.
Stay inside the circle! It's working!
Oh my God.
It's not coming through your backyard.
Oh shit, the little demons are back. Oh shit, oh, I'm excited, Visions. Oh my God.
Oh my God!
This time it comes through you.
Oh my God, this is great.
Gate 2.
Oh yeah.
To the nightmare.
That was great. Oh, I am adding that to the list. As soon as I get done, Vision, I'm grabbing a pen, and the list is over there. I am adding that to the list. Gate 2. Oh, yeah. I may go to FYE and see if I can hunt down Gate 2 tomorrow. I must see it. Oh, that was fucking hilarious. The fucking hilarious punk rock guy with the glasses.
Siggy's plant-based.
Oh, he's back.
Dairy-free, 10 grams of
He
protein.
is back.
Full of flavor. Less sets you free.
And he's like, please don't hurt my friends, don't kill us. Well, why don't you close it the right way? Hilarious. And then he's like, oh no, we did it, just not the right way. But what is the right way? You said it was the right way at the end of the film. You're fucking hilarious. All Visions. The punk rock guy with the glasses, he's back. He's back on the attack jack. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see here. Vision says, oh yeah, I hated the dog death stuff, but it was a happy ending. Yeah, I didn't really care for the dog dying because I'm a big animal lover, you know, except for snakes and spiders. I hate snakes. I hate spiders. So yeah. But Visions, what was your favorite scene out of the film? What was your favorite scene? And then I'm getting hungry, guys. Plus, I have to clean up all of this. I have to clean up all of this and get a shower and get something to eat because we've been going for quite a while. How long have we been going? We've been going for 2 hours. Oh Lord, a nice long stream. But you know what? It doesn't matter that the dog died because the dog comes back to life at the end of the film. So spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. But I've already said enough. 8 out of 10 on the gate. Watch it, love it, embrace it, enjoy it. Enjoy it. All right, Visions. One last question. What was your favorite scene? Pick your 2 favorite scenes, and then I'm going to end this. I'll do the third topic. Well, not tomorrow. On Sunday, whenever I hang out with Randall, because I'm getting a little tired. So I'm gonna clean up all this stuff and get something to eat, and edit some more videos and some photos tonight, and then take a nap as always. Oh, and then before I go, I'm gonna pick another movie to review either on Sunday or Monday. So, because I'm not streaming tomorrow because unfortunately my dad passed away 1 year ago tomorrow. So yeah. But anyway. But yeah. So think long and hard, Visions. What are your 2 favorite scenes? Because there's a lot of good scenes in it. I mean, the animation is literally spectacular. I mean, the animation is a rocket in this movie. I highly suggest it. It's a pretty darn good movie. At first, I thought it was going to let us down, Visions, and then because it starts off kind of slow. And then once it got to the meat of it, I was like, oh, this is not disappointing. I'm like, rocking. I'm like, this is a flowing. It's good. Good stuff. I didn't have a favorite. I just thought it was a good movie. Gotcha, buddy. I gotcha. I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean, I had to really think because I loved almost every single scene. I mean, it's action-packed, and it's kind of a mixture of, it's got horror aspects in it. It's got thriller aspects in it. It's got comedic moments, so I would call it a psychological horror/comedy horror movie. It's got a little bit of all that stuff in it, you know what I'm saying? So it was hard for me to pick 2 scenes. I'm telling you, you guys have got to watch it. If anything, I mean, the animation is amazing in it. Amazing. So yeah. So cheers on that. And with that, that was the last guzzle of coffee, so you know what that means. Time to end the stream. But one more can crush. Oh, yeah. There it is. I gotta say, the last few days, the can crushes have been a-flowing. Oh, yeah. Well, I hope Chucky enjoyed the stream. I know he did. I enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll be back on Sunday. And I appreciate you guys understanding why I'm not going to stream tomorrow because I miss my dad a lot. And I know if I do a stream tomorrow, I'll break down. I'm probably going to break down off camera. I already know. I guarantee you I will. It sucks. I can't believe he's been gone for a year. I miss my dad to death. I miss my dad so much. I'd give anything to have an extra 5 minutes with my dad. Oh, man. I miss him so much. You guys have no idea. Visions and Pixel probably understand what I'm going through because, unfortunately, they both lost their dad. So, and I'm sorry to hear about that, Visions and Pixel. Oh, that's the one part about life that I hate. I wish that our loved ones and our family and our friends, I hate that we have to pass away. It sucks. It really does. Vision says, I guess when the metal... oh, yeah. He falls down the hole, and then he's trying to crawl back up, and then he kind of turns around, and then first it's just one little demon minion, then there's two, then all of a sudden there's 18. They're grabbing his leg. One guy bites him, and he's like, oh shit! And then his friend throws the rope down. He's like, hurry it up! That's a good scene, Visions. That's a good scene. Vision says, yeah, my mom. I'm sorry. I misread that. He says, yeah, my friend's mom died earlier today. It sucks that it happened, but that's life. I know, man. It's just a portion of life that I hate. I wish that our friends and our family and our loved ones didn't have to, because, whenever they do pass away, you just miss them so much more, I know what you meant, Visions. But yeah. But Visions makes a good point. It is a natural part of life, but it does suck. It really does. Because Visions, I know you miss the shit out of your dad, But I will say this. I cannot wait to come visit you, buddy, because when I come, I want you to show me a picture of your dad, because you've seen what my dad looks like. I want to see what Mr. Visions looked like. And Visions' dad had good taste in movies. I cannot wait to sit down and watch The Hunted. Tommy Lee Jones is in it. And what's the other guy, Visions? Oh, God, he played the, he was in the remake of The Wolfman. What the hell is that actor's name? It wasn't Tommy Lee Jones. He's a good actor. The other guy. The other guy was in the remake of The Wolfman, which, by the way, if you guys have never seen the original Wolfman or the remake, fucking spectacular, amazing movies. I cannot wait to watch some of the classics and review the classics, because as much as I love the classics, like Abbott and Costello meet the Bride of Frankenstein, they meet the Bride of Frankenstein, and then the Mummy, and then Frankenstein, and then Visions. What's the movie that they made in 1922 with the real tall, skinny, creepy fucking vampire? That one's a classic. He's got 2 buck teeth, and he's like this. And he's just staring in the middle of the doorway. That shit is fucking scary, man. And it was just told by music. And then no words. It would cut to a little saying he walks in the door. And then it cuts back to the guy. That shit, I cannot wait to get that on Blu-ray and do a review on that. So as much as I love the classics, I don't have any of those classic movies in my collection. I want to get the original Wolfman, the original Invisible Man, and the Phantom of the Opera, and the real tall vampire guy. I don't even know what that guy is called, and then the original Dracula. I've seen it in film school. I just don't have it in the collection, but I can't wait to get all those and on Blu-ray, of course, and review it for you guys at some point, because man, those are good. I just can't remember that guy in the... I think that's his name. The real tall vampire guy. It's the guy's afraid, and they filmed it in 1922, and then he opens the door, and he's real tall, and he's got his shoulders up like this, and his ears are going out that, and he's got 2 buck teeth, and he's all just staring at the guy. He's creepy as all hell. I'm just I remember I saw that movie in film school, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy looking at? It's nuts. That's a good. But I don't remember, what's the actor's name out of The Hunted? There's Tommy Lee Jones and then the other guy. I'm just going to look it up, because I know he was in the remake of, what the hell is his name? Actors in the remake of The Wolfman. I know he was in the remake of The Wolfman. Oh, I forgot how to pronounce this guy. Del Toro. I don't know how you pronounce his first name, because I don't want to fuck it up. But yeah, he's in The Hunted. Oh yeah. I can't wait to buy The Hunted. I'm gonna see if they have that at FYE tomorrow too, because I've been telling you that I've been wanting to watch it. So that's the first thing. As soon as I get to FYE tomorrow, because I think that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Because Randall said, "Fears, he goes, you should go out and do something fun, and get your mind off, the passing of your dad." I was like, Randall, that's actually a really good idea. So tomorrow I'm gonna get up really early and I may go see a movie. I'm definitely gonna go to FYE tomorrow because I haven't been in a while. And he's like, yeah, just go out and like do something fun. I was like, Randall, I said, that's actually a good idea to get my mind off of tomorrow because I am going to call my mom and I'm going to call my grandma because as much as I'm going through, you guys know, and I've told you about this, Visions and Yakov, everybody, I know my mom is going to be, that's the worst sound in the world. I hate it when my mom is crying. I hate it. It's the worst sound in the world because I don't want my mom to be upset. I know my mom's going to be livid tomorrow. Well, no, livid's the wrong word. I know she's gonna be crying like crazy tomorrow, and my grandma. So before I go out, I'm gonna set my alarm clock for like 8 or 9, and I'm gonna call my mom around 10 or 11 Visions, and probably chat with my mom for a good hour, and then I'll go out just to make sure that my mom's okay. But I'm gonna call her tomorrow. I may call her tonight too, but I know my mom is gonna be in terrible shape tomorrow. I'd bet money on it. I kid you not. But like Vision said, it's just one of those things that happens in life. I wish it didn't have to happen, but I would appreciate some prayers and some blessings, guys. Not only for me, but for my whole family. And please pray for my dad. I know he's in a better place. Visions, my dad is probably partying with your dad and Pixel's dad, cracking open some beers right now in heaven. I kid you not, buddy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Cracking open some beers. Hopefully some Crystal Skull vodka. Fears his favorite beer. Corona. Actually, I don't know. My dad didn't like Corona. And my dad never tried Crystal Skull, so I don't know if he would drink that. My dad did like, my dad liked Budweiser and my dad liked Bud Light. But again, my dad wasn't a heavy drinker. Visions, did your dad drink a lot? I'm just curious. I don't know if Pixel's dad drank at all, but I know my dad only drank like on special occasions. But yeah, because my mom and dad aren't heavy drinkers. I'm not really a heavy drinker either. I mean, I drink like last year. You guys saw I got drunk on my birthday stream, and then I got drunk on Christmas Eve, and then on Christmas Day. Because I was like, right on, we're celebrating. Let's have some fun. Right on. So yeah. There's only a couple of times throughout the year that I like to either get, and I wasn't even like shit-faced wasted. I was like, it was like a good drunk, you know what I'm saying? I usually like to get a good buzz going or a good drunk, but not like the times where Fears is completely shit-faced wasted. Those are like the college days that I'm thank God they're over, you know what I'm saying? I don't want those days. Waking up on the floor half dead, yeah, I'm good with that, those days are over. Because if you get that wasted, lots of headaches. I mean, lots of headaches. So, yeah. Visions, did your dad drink a lot? Like, did he like Bud Light, or I'm just curious, what did he like? It's none of my business. I was just curious since we were on the topics, but my dad liked Budweiser and he liked Bud Light. So, yeah. Whenever I could drink, I remember when me and my dad took the Budweiser tour because they make Budweiser beer at the Budweiser factory in downtown St. Louis. You take the tour, and at the end, you try all of their old beers, and then you can do a taste test, and they give you unlimited amount of samples, Visions, and they give you, what's the best thing to eat with beer? Pretzels and beer. Hell yeah, motherfucker. So they give you free pretzels and beer at the end of the tour. And I remember when I could drink, my dad's like, well, now that you can drink, John. And he goes, you know what we should do? He goes, we should take the tour. And I said, yeah, but we took the tour when I was a kid, Dad, and you and Mom did the samples. And he goes, yeah. He goes, but you couldn't drink back then. He goes, now you can drink. He goes, let's do it together. And I was like, right on. So me, my brother, my dad, I think my mom went with us, and then some of my British family came. We all took the tour. My dad's like, what do you think of this? And what's cool about that tour, so Visions, if you ever drive through St. Louis like you and your girlfriend did that one time, you should totally take the Budweiser tour at the Budweiser factory in downtown St. Louis. not only do they let you try like all the old ones, but then they're like, well, we've got some new samples, we got some new beer that we're testing out, and they let you try all the new beers that are coming out. So yeah, even the ones that haven't even hit the market yet, they're like, oh well, here's like a fruit cocktail beer. Here's a new like beer that we've been like noodling around with, and I'm like, right on. And then you give them like a taste test, like out of 1 being fucking horrible and 10 being the best, and they pass out a little sheet and say, this one was great, this one was amazing, this one was like shit garbage, this one was bad, this one's fantastic. So if you and your girl ever drive through St. Louis again, Visions, I highly suggest, not just to Visions, but everybody, take the Budweiser tour. Amazing. Vision said, yeah, he used to chug Jim Beam straight. Oh, damn. My dad didn't do hard liquor. My dad definitely didn't do hard liquor like your dad, but straight? Damn, that's impressive, Vision. So my hat's off to Papa Visions. Papa Visions, you know. Not even a chaser? Damn. I have to have a chaser. I don't know about you guys. Whether it's, like, if I have Jack and Cokes, for sure. Jim Beam and Coke, rum and Coke. I just can't be like, hey, guys, check this out, and just down, you know, Jim Beam. That's impressive, Visions. So I guess Jim Beam was his favorite liquor. What was his favorite beer? I'm just curious. That's pretty impressive. Just down straight liquor. My friend did that in college, and I would look at him like, dude, really? Not even a chaser? He's like, no, Fierce. He's like, chasers are for pussies. I was like, what? I'm like, that makes no sense. I'm like, it's perfectly fine to have a chaser. And he's like, come on, Fierce. And I was like, yeah, I'm like, you're mentally ill. I'm like, I'm definitely not going to drink liquor straight. I'm like, I'll be fine with my chasers. I'm not a pussy. I'll be fine. Like, you do you, I'm going to do me. I am totally fine with my chasers. I'm good, you know. I'm good. I am good. Well. Malt liquors, the wet ones. I don't think I've ever had malt liquor. I don't think. Maybe, no, I don't think I have. Well, anyway, well, I'm sorry that he had a problem, Visions. I wasn't trying to bring up, bad times, but I was just curious to see what kind of, since we were on the topic of like booze and liquor, I was curious. I'm like, well, my dad drank this when he did drink, but I'm sorry that your dad had a problem with it. So, but you've told me a whole bunch about your dad. He sounds like a really cool fucking dude, man. And I heard a little bit about Pixel's dad, not much, but I've heard a little bit. He seems cool too, though. But so. I'm going to raise my glass for my dad. I miss you, Dad. I love you. Man. If I don't stop now, I'm going to get a little teary-eyed tonight. But I miss the shit out of you, Dad. I love you. You're the best. You're awesome. You gave me so much wisdom, advice. I love you, Dad. You're the best. Anyway. Well, I know that he's not around, Visions, but I didn't want to bring up bad memories, you know what I'm saying? Larry, you missed it. You missed it. But Larry, on a good note, look what Fear's got at Spirit Halloween. Oh, one of the greatest horror movie props of all time. Lord, Chucky, Lord Good Guy doll. Yeah, man. And it came in the yellow box, the whole 9 yards. Larry, you missed the whole show. I hope you rewatch it because, man, it's been a hell of a show, you guys. Oh, man. It has been a hell of a show. Larry says, on my break from work, got called in for a party. Oh, wow. Oh, so what? There's a big gambling party at the casino? And oh, yeah, because you're the, what do you call those guys? You're the dealer. Well, I'm sorry that you missed. Well, Larry, you're in for a hell of a show whenever you get off of work. Be sure you watch this show because me and Visions reviewed this. Larry, if you have not watched this film, I don't just recommend it. Visions loved it. I love it. We both recommend it. This movie is amazing. Amazing, buddy. And then I did a big major haul, and then I'm getting tired, so I'm going to save the topic of Halloween food for another day. But anyway, I gotta get a shower. I gotta clean up all this hoopla, you know. And because you guys know me, I'm clean as a pin, and I'm OCD, and everything has to be in its own little space. And if I don't do it, it'll drive me nuts, you know. But I gotta find the ultimate spot, because while Halloween is going on and while Christmas is going on, I'm gonna keep Chucky out of the box, and I'm gonna put him somewhere. And then when the holiday is done, I'm gonna put him back in the box and display him right beside my movie prop shelf, because it's pretty tall. It's pretty tall, and I think the perfect spot is not on the shelf because it's so big, but right by the shelf on the floor. That'll be a good spot for it. So yeah. Anyway, Fears loves you guys. I'm glad you guys had a hell of a good time. I had a hell of a good time. Notice that pun, Visions? We were talking about a gateway to hell, dun dun dun, and I said, I hope you had a hell of a good time. Ha 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 ha! You know, Fears tries to crack it up. I try to make you guys laugh when I can. Oh, Lord. What are we going to do with good old Fears? I don't know, you know. I crack a joke here and there, you know. I'm really the biggest man-child ever. I'm a big kid in a candy store. I love you guys. You guys are the best fans ever. You guys are awesome. Cheers to you guys, and cheers to my dad. Cheers to Vision's dad and Pixel's dad. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And cheers to the gate. And Visions, when I go to FYE tomorrow, I'm gonna look for some good deals, but hopefully they have Gate 2, and hopefully they have The Hunted. But I'll be honest, I can wait. I'll be honest, I can wait to watch Gate 2. I really want to see your dad's favorite movie. Because you said, Fears, you have to watch The Gate. You said, Fears, you have to watch The Hunted. Visions loves it. His dad loves it. I was like, oh, hell yeah. I'm adding that to the list. Oh, yeah. So I'll try and find it tomorrow. If I can't find it, you guys know, Fears won't let you down. I'll find some gems tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'll find some gems because they have those classic old movie gems at FYE. Like, at Walmart and at Goodwill, it's kind of a hit or miss. You know, sometimes, like, I'm surprised I found this gem at Walmart, but it was on the shelf. And around Halloween time, they start putting, like, all the new horror movies up, all the old horror movies up. This movie is so old. This movie, when did they make this? 1986. Fears was born in 1983. So only a couple of years after I was born, you know? So I was a tiny little baby when they made this. Let's see. 84, 85. I was 3 years old. 3 years old when they made that. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Visions, I've never asked you, when's your birthday? Is it near my birthday? I'm just curious. Is it anywhere near October? You know, or is it around Christmas time? Is it later on in the year? I've never asked you. I'm just curious. Not that Visions wants to give out his birthday. I mean, you can if you want to. If you don't want to, then you know, no worries. Or you can tell me off camera. But all I gotta say, next year, buddy, Lord Visions trips. Oh my God, those movie locations will be a-flowing. So much to do when I come to visit, so little time. I will say this. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence about the coffin. Is Visions playing around with Fears on the coffin thing? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Because Pixel wrote me, he's like, Fears, are you honestly going to lay in it if he has it? I was like, oh yeah. I said, if he has it, I'll get one shot of me laying in it. But I said, Visions promised me he would not close the door because I'll freak out. Visions, don't close the door. Because Fears only wants to be in a coffin twice in my life. One, for the vlog, and two, whenever I die. Because I don't believe in that cremation shit. That's like killing yourself a second time. Oh, you died, and then they burn your body, so you died twice. No, thank you. Fears only wants to die once, and I'll be in my coffin right on. You know. But Pixel was like, Fears, what do you think? And I was like, I don't know. I'm like, Visions could be playing around about the coffin thing. I said, he is punk rock. He is metal. You know, he is, Lord of the Goths. So you could honestly have. I would not put it past Visions to have a coffin in your home. So I guess we'll find out. So yeah. We will find out. Well, Larry Vision showed up, Yak showed up, but Triple did not show up. So I guess he's gonna have to rewatch this show. But it has been a hell of a show. So, watch it, embrace it, love it. I had never heard of this film until I found it at Walmart. Visions had never even heard of it, and he's like the all-time master, of the horror movies, because you've made some good suggestions to me, Visions. The only suggestions I haven't liked, Pieces, that was just too much. A little kid killing his sister, an axe to the face. I couldn't take it. That I couldn't take, and I couldn't take the cannibalistic Holocaust thing. Oh, that's just too much. I was like, no. I'm good. But anything else, one of your best suggestions, Visions, I love these two that you suggest. I love Chopping Mall. I love it. And I love Dead End Drive-In Massacre, where it's like set in future Australia or some shit. I need to rewatch it. I've only watched it once and then reviewed it. I've got to watch that. Whenever Halloween comes around, I'm definitely watching that on Halloween night. Oh, for sure, dude. I'm watching Chopping Mall. I'm going to select like the la creme de la creme, and I'm going to stay up all night. And the only time I'm not going to watch horror movies on Halloween is when I'm doing a stream for you guys. As soon as the stream's done, I am going to make some popcorn, grab some beer out of the fridge, and I'm going to be watching horror movie upon horror movie upon horror movie upon horror movie. Unless any other plans come up, that's Fears' Halloween, Like last year, I got the occasional trick-or-treater because I do live in a apartment complex. So I will have some candy on hand if a little kid knocks on the door, trick or treat. I'm like, right on. I used to trick or treat. Here's some candy. You guys have a fun night, I only got like 3 or 4 trick or treaters last year, Vision, so that's not that bad. But unless anything else comes up, I'm gonna be watching some horror movies. But for my birthday, I've definitely got to do something epic. But let's see, when does my birthday? Let's see, what day of the week does my birthday? It depends on what day of the week my birthday lands on. Because if it lands on a weekday, well, obviously they're not going to give me my birthday off. I'll have to probably work. But if my birthday lands on a weekend, then I'm going to go. I'm either going to go to like. I've already done the Universal Halloween and and all the Halloween Horror Night shit, but I've never seen Disney World around Halloween time, so I thought about doing that. Or I thought about going and skipping all the Halloween shit and just doing Galaxy's Edge, because I've never done that before, and I thought that would be kind of cool. All right, let's see. My birthday lands on... Oh, nice! My birthday lands on a Saturday. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. Oh, yeah. So... I know they'll make me work on the 27th, but I'll get off early, like at 8 or 9 in the morning. And then my birthday's on Saturday the 28th. And then Sunday, I probably won't go to church. I'll just keep the celebration rocking. Come back. So I could go to like maybe one of the Disney resorts or something for the weekend. Ooh, lots of opportunities. Well, we're so far away from my birthday. So yeah. So now that I have my calendar up, so, probably I'm going to buy the P.O. Box September 29th or September 28th. Like that last week of September, that's when I'm going to make the P.O. Box. But I probably won't debut like the video that displays the P.O. Box address and the rules until like the first week of October. So, I will keep you guys updated on all that stuff. But... good things coming, my friends. Good things coming. Anyway, great stream. I'm taking off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to FearsMan26, the main channel. Fears Vlogs, the second channel. Hit me up on that old TikTokage. Let's get me to 9,000. Finally, please. Please, pretty please. Check me out at FearsMan26 on the old TikTok. Follow my buddy, my pal, Randall. Lord Randall at Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Check out Pixel, Lord Pixel at Pixel Protocol, and last but certainly not least, that awesome guy, my buddy, my pal, Visions, Lord Visions, king of the goths, king of the horror movies. Go to his website, www.exhumvisions.com. Buy some cool shit. Why? I think the better question is why wouldn't you want to buy some of Vision's cool shit? He makes some pretty cool shit. All right. This is Fears signing off. I'm saying goodbye. Chucky says goodbye. See you later, alligator. Subscribe to FearsMan26. All right, Chucky. It's not your show. It's my fucking show. All right? So, Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. And I'll see you guys later. Peace!